We are live in three, two, one. What's good? What's good, people? My apologies for the late start. I am extremely sorry about that. But here we are. This is week 5 of the Football is Life podcast, and y'all know me. I'm not used to wasting time, so I'm gonna bring on the panel now. Gents, good night. How y'all doing?
Everything good.
Manners and respect.
Manners and respect. And speaking of that, like I said to the audience, I'm gonna say it straight to y'all. I apologize for the late start, but but we are live now, and I'm gonna jump into the first topic. Um, the first topic, what I had was gonna be about the football game last night, but I want to get y'all topics on this recent public trade request from the running back from the Raiders.
Running back.
What's
Right,
yeah?
wide receiver.
Oh, he's a wide receiver. I thought he was a running back.
Wow.
It's still learning. He's still
Yeah,
learning.
man.
Still learning. So let me get your thoughts on the trade from Devontae Adams. Vado, you could go first, bro. What's good?
I mean, I surprised, but not surprised. I really thought he would at least make it through the end of the season and then get traded somewhere. Just because he started the season, I didn't think he's going to get traded through the middle of the season. Or request a trade, I should say. But, I mean, not at all developing. I ain't surprised at all. They was hinting at this from the summer. Him and Aaron Rodgers was having secret dinners together. And not even secret. They had public dinners together. Talking about how they want to play together and all this and that. But I hope he stay far away from the Jets. That's the Jets, the Chiefs, them two teams. If he stay away from them, I ain't got no problem. He can go anywhere else, but don't go with them.
All right, all right. But Elliot, what's your thoughts, bro?
Period. Like
Mm-hmm.
what I say, I expected it to come and not during the season. My whole thing is just don't come to the belts. Yeah, we ain't in none of that in the AFCs. We didn't get into a lot of this. And we ain't here too much of that. Go somewhere in the NFC or something. Go back where you come from. That's not what he take on that.
All right. What about you, Chrissy?
To be honest, I ain't surprised. He looked like one of those dramatic wide receivers a little bit. You know, the dramatic wide receivers, they is be goated. Well, not goated, but they is be good like him. But I know, but I know too much about the Raiders. I know Darvin Arm is their coach, so I know that's the problem.
Okay.
You cold, man.
I still
Yeah, he's
learning
supposed,
football. I still
supposed to be a
learning
players
football.
coach. He's supposed to be a players coach, but I think it working out. I see like when posting all about Devontae Adams say that's his last game as a Raider or something like that. So we can see how it go. Yeah, I ain't surprised. He in QBL right now. He going Raiders and but he ain't been good since. But I think
Mm.
he had a good year with Carr. I think with the first year he gone there. That's
Not
about it.
really. I
It
mean,
wasn't
he
even that good.
played good. He
It's the
played good, but the season wasn't good
Yeah,
for the Raiders. He won't win.
yeah.
He ain't just all about the stuff.
Right.
All right. Good. Bernard, what's your thoughts on it?
Well, I was expecting it, but to me, it's a season kind of late. I figured from when they get rid of Derek Carr, Devontae Adams was on borrowed time. It only made sense to get rid of him too. You know, he was the best player on the offense in a team that clearly in position to win the championship right now. You know, he only got so much years left, and it just made too much sense for both parties to go in separate ways. The Raiders going a different direction. Devontae Shaw won't go in a different direction himself, I'm sure. And to me, the only place that makes sense for him was the Jets.
what?
What you think
Why?
with the Niners for you?
No.
Ooh, nah.
I mean,
Now that you
I'm
say
gonna
it out,
interject
Vado.
if that makes sense.
If I was the Niners, I made that trade now. I do
Vice
it
the Raiders, I tell them
today.
fuck
No
off.
hesitation. No
I mean,
hesitation.
that's a day. Brandon Ayuk for Devontae, but that's easy.
That's what I would do. Because are you playing around? I know what he doing.
He ain't know what he doing at all.
Oh, that's good. He get that money and go on crazy.
I tell you, like, you need to give someone a touchdown now, but
Really.
All
all
right,
the fantasy owners lost.
so
He one right there. He's my keeper.
And on top of that, too, anything I can do to make the Raiders even more suck than usual, I down
Real.
for.
Real.
What?
They need they need to
Story.
trade
Stop it.
Max, go do while they at it.
I can't say
Telling
much.
you,
No, you won't believe I gonna set up a journal. Friggin' they benched the two of them niggas, but I believe Crosby on the block doing us like
I believe that Panthers game break them.
had a
That's a
break
that's a
in
nail.
50
That's a
times,
nail
blow
in the
that shit up.
coffin. I tell you.
But they beat Cleveland.
Time ain't nothing but you lose to the Panthers. They put 30 on you.
Boy, Dalton and the niggas tenure in the team dread.
Yeah, why, boy? They all make Dalton look like the original red rifle of old, boy.
Well, I hope they broken on Sunday coming.
Oh, y'all got them next week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that should be a big game, like a little rivalry.
Definitely.
Oh,
Papa.
oh, gotta hang 61 yards on them, boy.
They
Full of
defense
fuck,
ain't that
too.
good. You hearing from more.
61. They all full of fuck, too.
Uh,
So now that we've covered that, let's go straight into the first topic we want to talk about. Last night's game, the Lions versus the Seahawks, 42-29. Bernard, let me get your thoughts on the game last night. What was your prediction last week, and what came true?
Uh, the scoring was a lot more different than I thought. I figured it was going to be like 35-33 or so. Like, but but because it's always like every time the Seahawks and the Lions play, it's always high scoring games. But I did expect the Lions to finally beat them, um, simply because even though I want to tell my Denver Broncos, like I ain't see Seattle really play anybody like all year. Like
Fox.
a real tough team that can really push them. So I know Lions was the perfect matchup for them. So I was right in my suspicions that they can hang with those kind of teams, and it was good to see because I still hate the Seahawks from Super Bowl 48. I
Yeah.
ain't ever getting over that. I've been hating the Seahawks ever since. So anytime the Seahawks lose, I down for that. Especially after their fan base is clowning us after Russell was in trade.
I mean, were they clowning y'all, or did y'all did y'all like carry on? Like I was there reading the WhatsApp group when the trade went down.
You don't have
Y'all,
the Dolphins with this.
This talk is spicy, Dory.
You don't have the Dolphins with this.
okay, true. I sorry, I remember that. That was
I did carry on, but I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
yeah, but but it wasn't just for that day, bro. Like the trade went down right in February, no, in March or something like that. The season didn't start till September, bro. Yeah, you was on that bullshit. But that's just you being a true fan, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's how most fans would act. And right at the time, Russell Wilson probably came off his best season right in a minute, so I can understand the hype.
Yeah, you feel
Okay,
it.
so Vado, while we talking about that, let me get your thoughts right on that game last night.
So last week I had the score Lions 26, Seahawks 20. So my prediction was correct. But the score was much higher than what I predicted. I think Jared Goff put up a masterpiece. We know he had a perfect completion game, 18 of 18 for 292, two touchdowns, and he had the audacity to go catch a touchdown. Um, that was a beautiful play, by the way. And Ra, I didn't know he could throw a ball like that. Rushing game was solid. They averaged 4.1 yards a carry. Dan Campbell, even though they win the game, I think he make a mistake at the end of the game. It didn't come back to bite them. When they get the safety, throw you up 2 scores. Your quarterback got a perfect completion percentage. Why would you drop him back in the end zone to make a pass? And you up 2 scores. Run the ball and punt it and let your defense play. There's no way in the world Seattle was going to get 2 scores in the last 2 minutes, bro. Don Gamble be freaking himself out sometimes. But anyhow, he get the win. Um, and I believe Goff take the sack because he know what was at stake. He know he had the completion percentage, perfect completion percentage. He's like, but I ain't see nothing open. I ain't throwing this ball. Now he tried to get it out there in zone, but he had a safety anyway. But I think he did the smart thing. He was smarter than his own coach, but that's a different story. Seattle defense was atrocious last night. That was the exact opposite of the Legion of Boom. That was embarrassing. The,
That was the
the one thing
Jaguars.
the one thing I'll say, the good thing for them is the offense was able to stay on the field and make plays because and eat up some clock. Because if that didn't happen, let's say they had a pedestrian offense, bro, they can get 60 yang on them easy. If they're punting the ball all night and wasn't able to drive down the field, they can get 60 yang on them because they couldn't stop Goff. I think Gino had a good performance. Career highs in completion attempts and yards. I mean, most of that was out of necessity. But at the end of the day, I think he handled the ball well. Complete pass to 10 different receivers. DK really cost them. When on that first play, the score was 7-0. Seattle was driving and he going fighting for extra yards. He done had the first down. He fighting like a monster, like 3 niggas on him. He trying to burst you. That nigga come and crack him so hard, big fumble. Next thing you know, 14-0. And they was battling back ever since. That to me, in hindsight, that was when the game was basically over. I mean, not to say the game was over because they had a chances to come back or whatever and play defense, but that really changed the momentum for good. They was never in the game after that. Yeah, and but I'll say this: even though they had a bad performance on defense, I think we have to give Detroit their credit as an elite team. I think right now they should be the favorite to come out of the NFC. So, I mean, I stick with my Niners pick, but they should be the favorite to come with the NFC right now based on how the Niners looking and everything else looking. I know Minnesota 4-0, but I would go with Detroit anyway. But that's me.
Okay. Chrissy, what's your thoughts, man?
Um, so the score came out. I mean, not the score. The outcome came out how I expected to be. I expected the Lions to win. I have no faith in the Seahawks. Um, but on the Seahawks, shout out Gino. Gino had a good game. He threw a lot that game, but he racked up some yards. He actually an underrated quarterback to me. He ain't do bad. Second of all, shout out Jamo. Big 70-yard touchdown. You know, he doing this thing over there. He need to come to Jacksonville. Trevor need another target, but just need a hair out there. But Goff had a good game though. He on 100%. That's the first time you ever see that. 18 for 18. I was surprised about the passer rating aspect of it, but I didn't even know like it was extra criteria. They say you have to have a certain touchdown percentage or something like that. Like touchdown percentage compared to passing attempts. Everything was checked off the list, but just that. So that's something I learned new from it. Um, I watched too much of it, but some from what I get, that's all I saw. And Laporta, we need more from Laporta, but he ain't doing much. You got to see some more. I expected better from him. I thought he's gonna make a better jump so far in the season.
All right. What about you, Trey?
Shout out to Jared Goff for putting belt the ass. It's having one of the historic nights. I ain't gonna lie, he's carving them boys up. But also shout out to David Montgomery. But I see that boy do the Devin Witherspoon, my lord. First he run the man over, then he break his ankles. You know where you supposed to catch two bodies of the same body in one play.
Wow.
But yeah, but I've been drinking all day. You can slip up. But Detroit as a whole, like Vado say, to me, that's my favorite coming on the NFC right now. Because I know CMC ain't coming back. He get two um uh
Tendonitis.
Achilles
tendonitis and two
tendonitis.
hernias. He ain't coming back.
Oh
Achilles
So he
wow,
ain't remember them.
Achilles.
So
Achilles, Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
We ain't remember them. So I can tip my hat to Detroit. Once Don Campbell don't do no stupidness and
Yeah, we
try
can't
go
depend
for it
on
on
that.
fourth down when he don't have to. Yeah,
Best
like
believe you will.
He will.
real dog, just don't do nothing to bite yourself in the ass, and they could go far. But on Seattle's standpoint, this the beginning of the end right now. It's
Jesus.
the it's the praying on the downfall, babe. Cause like Bernard said, you beat up on Bone X, rookie. You beat up on us without
That's
Tua.
Skylar.
Yeah, Skylar Thompson. He should never touch a football field again. And who else they beat?
And
They
the
Tony,
Pats.
They
beat
got
the
overtime. They
Patriots.
got overtime with the Patriots.
Yeah, so that's the beginning of the end of each other. They ain't ever do much of that. And they ain't got no Legion of Boom, you know. They got the
no.
Legion of Coon. This niggas is just be riding through them no more. Yeah, I can story you just going, yeah, I didn't see your face.
It's still gay as fuck, bro. What you running around with, bro? So it's still gay as fuck. You sat there and thought about it and still said it,
No,
bro.
but
Don't come
I
with
ain't gonna
that, bro.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't tell you.
You sat down and thought about it. Be like, you know what? This
Dog
can
say,
hit.
dog say
Dog
This
been
can
Legion of
hit.
Boom.
dog said
Dog
he
say
been
Legion of
drinking all
Boom.
day. He been
Damn.
drinking all day. He about to give up the place.
Anyway, Panada, I can let you wrap this up, bro. What's your thoughts on last night's game?
Uh, well, yeah. Just to go back on that, only one more thing I want to stand out with. Uh, my biggest pet peeve with the Lions, though, is the second half adjustments, especially defensively. Aaron Glenn, I was not a fan of his play calling that second half. He was calling a bunch of, he's staying in that base, even though it was working a little bit in the first half. But they decided to spread them out a little bit. And for God's sake, what the hell Tyrion Arnold was doing last friggin' night?
Trash.
Jesus Christ, they need to put some mittens on that boy. He
Carry
down there
on.
out there doing, he's actually assaulting the wide receivers out there. He gripping up
Oh,
everybody. He
He,
hugging everybody.
he leading the league in penalties.
Yeah, man, Carlton Davis. I don't know if you all saw that play when Carlton Davis down there got one hand on DK Metcalf's neck, and he
Yeah.
get called for pass interference, and he carrying on there, but like,
He
wait,
almost got kicked out the game.
yeah,
Carlton Davis on Detroit too.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. But it's like
Who are
I
they
don't know
calling us?
what the
They
hell Carlton was crying about. That's blatant pass interference. You all over DK,
Niggas trying to get him away from the ref, and then he trying to fight the teammates. And nigga like, bro, calm down.
right? And it's for blatant pass interference.
he's a Draymond Green then. What you trying to say?
Oh
at
yeah,
least Draymond know how to win.
No, but behind the point is like what they trying to say is, bro.
No, I
oh,
get it. What you saying?
We
oh,
see
but
the foul, like
Carlton,
we see the.
but Carlton Davis, he's a classic example of
I get you too, man, Elliot. I
zone
get you.
corner. He's a classic example of a zone cornerback asking him to play man to man.
So
And it's strong too.
so Nandi Asamoah then.
That's a good comparison, but he ain't nearly as athletic
Yeah,
as
because
he was.
Nandi was, I ain't gonna lie, not to go left, but to me,
That's fine.
we could argue Nandi is one of the best one corners we ever saw.
Yeah, Fox. The minute he
But
going to
on
Philly
the
and they
year,
asked him
Yeah,
to
and they
do
put
stuff
him
he was
man to
supposed
man.
to,
He's
that's when he
getting
going
torched,
wrong.
bro.
What about
trash.
Who?
Who?
never mind.
Nobody calling him man. I ain't read job.
You know,
Nah, I'm
serious.
being Asante Samuels.
I think of his my boy, but what do you name?
I'm saying,
Ramsey, but
Jalen,
yeah, but
but he
Jalen,
more
you're bringing
Jalen
Jordan
more
on.
man to man. No more.
I thought he want to say Richard Sherman.
Really,
Oh,
I would agree with Richard.
Okay. So now that we done with that game, Trey, I can let you start this off with Dolphins versus Titans, man. I wasn't gonna cover this, but we got a short panel tonight, so we could probably breeze
Yeah,
through these
we make this
topics.
short and quick.
Sure, go ahead.
All is good. That one was a mistake. But anyway,
I wasn't even thinking that. I promise you, I wasn't even thinking that.
Dread, we need a quarterback. That's all I can say. The next game, this next Sunday, should make 4 games. If some way, somehow, two of you end up hearing this, you better fucking play, boy. After this week, me and nothing, but I ain't get out mash up your brain ass. You still on the contract, boy. Try to get on the field. Do some touches, do some so something, because by these niggas, boy, I watched that boy miss hit 3 times, boy. Last night. Wide open, boy. You get walled to the point he ain't even want to catch the ball, boy. Cause he disappointed. You trying to kill the man out there when you throwing them certain passes. And then the defense on the field, majority of the game. Without wearing and tearing everybody. But one bright aspect of this, what I noticed, it was no one bringing the light. Niggas ain't targeting Jalen Ramsey. Niggas staying away from that. But so-called, he was washed. You know, he's saying all that, or he ain't this and he ain't that. So far, so be it. He looking like the best corner in the league right now.
What?
He give up. He give up. I mean, and technically, he ain't even give up that touchdown to Brian Thomas because that was in his zone still. See what they saying? Because they was in zone. But look at the man stats and numbers. He ain't even allowing over 45 yards, my boy. This is crazy. But anyway, fuck the Titans.
I
Uh,
agree.
Chrissy, I'll let you go next. What you saying?
Or with which game that is?
This is Dolphins
The Dol-
versus the Titans.
Oh, but I ain't gonna
I'm
lie,
sure.
boy. The Titans basically 0-4 to me, bro. This don't really count, dog. They just as dead as us, boy.
What?
I can't count this win, dog.
I mean, it's on the books, bro.
But if we had the Dolphins when they was this vulnerable, we would win too. Boy.
Yeah, but y'all didn't. So
We get the Dolphins with two. So all these Titans fans talking all kind of trash, but they still dead.
no, you
Dead
just
when they.
chase. That's it. It's just chase.
But hey,
I like the catches are a good time for you.
that's all I can say, boy. That's all I can say. I hate the Titans, and I hate that they had to win this way, and they can't like they work so hard for the win, but whatever. They still dead, but
So what y'all saying is no credit to the Titans. The
hell no.
Titans. The Titans. Okay.
But we ain't graded the Seahawks for that win. If we really look at that game and Vado got a death, so this is Vado and Cassie.
Uh,
Them niggas was up 17 what? 3 or 17 nothing for the longest. They ain't scored 24 until the fourth quarter essentially. So only if we could score, we'll be able to make sense. Other than that, we ain't niggas ain't really beating us. We beating ourselves with the inability to score.
Real, that's very like what? Wait, real talk though. This Titans first time scoring 30 points in almost 3 years, bro. Something was wrong with this game, boy. Something count.
Everything that could go wrong did went wrong. That's all I
You
Y'all,
gotta say.
y'all
want a
gonna
cigar,
cause
bro?
Tyreek freak out.
I see fucking business. Fucking yeah,
Wait,
but
y'all,
fucking no, anyway.
y'all didn't see Tyreek freaking out on the sideline?
I mean, but you can't blame him. The boy getting open.
Wait, nigga got stoop on drawn now.
Bernardo, what's your thoughts, babe?
Ooh, my God.
Honestly, I did not watch that game at all. Was not interested in watching them two teams play. Like Seahawks and Titans. No, I was. No, sorry. Titans and Dolphins. I was not interested. I think they were like
A
All right,
lot.
Bernard. Thanks for thanks.
I couldn't keep
Wait,
it.
the honesty. Hey,
Like,
honestly,
that's the one game it's on the schedule. I refuse to watch. Like, I don't care
I
how
blame you
bad
though.
it is get. I ain't watching that game.
I blame you, boy. They
I could
giving
do
anyone
it,
prime time
Jordan.
games.
Only
well,
because of my pride, I watched that game. As I is the truth, I never, I realistically, if I have a chance to watch the game, I never miss a game. So I couldn't let that streak just, like, I said, fuck.
I got it. I got it. So, yeah, nigga's funny, dog. So, next, I really want to talk about. Y'all spoke about this even in week 2, and then it's like week 3. It's like, nah. We was gonna say Vado?
yeah, I didn't get the way in on the topic, but I just want to say one thing.
Sure.
These niggas trying to talk about, oh, we can't count that. But in the NFL, a win is a win. The Titans ain't just beat y'all. They molly whop y'all, bro. That count. I get what y'all say. And Chrissy just saying because Titans in the division. So I remember that.
You could say they more war personal. But like I say, we beating ourselves.
You still lost. And you get beat bad.
Yeah, but we beat ourselves. It's like this. It's like this.
What?
Whoever see the video when the dog was showboating in the ring and nigga just lay him out? When he was doing all that celebrating and taunting and all that, he was stupidness. He
Mm-hmm.
put his chin out and nigga hit him with one. And that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that. See what I'm saying?
Are you all right?
Tori getting tickled, man. You gotta see something going on now.
I see that. Tori look like he ready to bite.
Hey, yeah, tickled. Wow.
Chrissy, Vado, he threw a shot at you. Is that true? You just
That
mad
they had,
because they raid in the same division?
I mean, that's about it. They ain't dumb for real. But I mean, they suck, bro. Like, I mean, pause. They dead, boy.
You don't gotta pause that, bro. That's straight.
Yeah, but
I just,
when
Yeah,
I
we
two
being
gotta
careful.
boss that.
I
when
being
two
careful.
dead teams play, someone gotta win. That's just
Thing
how
is,
it go.
And
unfortunately,
And Dolphins dead right now because two ain't playing.
yeah, I'm mad because we played them when
nah, watch this now. Nah, did you say that? So that means my boy really and truly ain't average.
No, I skip
oh,
two
but
E
you could tell the
props.
difference. Boy.
You gotta talk the Angelo them and thing. I skip two E props.
Yeah, I
You could tell the
agree.
difference, boy. That team look like a whole different team,
So
boy.
we're definitely top 12,
That's
13
what.
maybe.
Hey, Bernard, if I was living next door to you, I'd buy you a case of Guinness tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
You was my friend.
Yeah, but I ain't disrespect to her. My only issues
You know
with
what it
two
is?
of
A
us.
whole case,
Yeah,
and
man,
even
'cause
a 6-pack.
that's the best I ever had someone talk with my boy. I
So
don't
you
know
give him
that.
a key. All
Yeah,
right,
man,
bet.
because that's showing respect. At least you viewing the game the
That's
way it's supposed to
$70,
be
bro.
viewed
I'm spending
instead of
70.
just being biased.
True. At least buy him 3. You
And
buy
to
him a
take it
case.
to the twilight zone of disrespect, he better
You,
than our division rival Justin Herbert.
Who, Tua?
Oh,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
shitting
but
on Justin.
Yeah, I thought Urban was better, but he regressed.
Yeah, but like I thought Jim Harbaugh was supposed to make him look better. Like he playing like shit.
it didn't know what it is. And of the weapons.
55 million, bro.
Remember
Or
to
whatever.
remember how to would look without the weapons, right? Without the Waddle, without the Tyreek,
No,
Jaceki,
you know what
Parker.
Justin Herbert really is though. Justin Herbert, I think not. He's the Kevin Love of the NFL. Let me explain.
Wow,
Y'all remember when Kevin Love was on
that's a
Minnesota,
regression.
right? And he's the only player. So he's putting up all type of numbers. He's getting points and everything. Now when he going to a good team and everything, he sucked.
So this Kevin Love, this Kevin Love in regress then.
I don't think that's
He
the
didn't suck.
comparison right there. He didn't suck. It's
No,
just
my
that
comparison
No,
is
but
just that Justin
Kevin Love
Herbert put up
became
all
a
them points because he just is on a bad team. He
so,
just
so you think that's empty stats, basically?
granted.
yeah, I just think it's empty.
That's a point though, because we throw that on Stafford.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I am personally I almost feel bad to say this. Back when he was with the Lions, I was Matthew Stafford biggest hater. It's just
Yeah,
all.
man.
I couldn't stand him. No, I got him. Well, anyway, I can let
He
Tori
ain't
talk
fucking
about that
elite. He ain't
because
elite. I mean, who could say it? He is not elite. Don't be scared of Angelo.
no, I ain't
No,
scared of Andre. I just didn't
me
want to
because
spoil it because I know that's one of the questions Tori want to ask.
yeah, we got to talk
Oh,
about
But
that a bit later.
Yeah,
but I,
but 6 to 10 isn't. We can agree that's not elite status. There's
Yeah,
not six elite quarterbacks, so
only
you could say he's good or
Yeah,
great. You could say he's great,
yeah,
but he's
he's a
not.
great quarterback. I'll give him that. He's a great quarterback.
Okay, you can say
but
that.
I say good because you still make Calvin Johnson retire. You bought it, right?
he ain't do that.
Man, the Lions make him retire.
Yeah, the
My,
line.
no, but you chucking it up in the triple coverage too.
Shit, if I got Calvin Johnson's, I ain't throwing it up too.
See, that's the
Yeah,
You better
problem now.
catch that shit.
that's what he
I'm
there
six
for.
five, nigga.
That's the problem now. That's
He
why the
used to go
boy
up
That's like
in there.
having
retiring.
Gronkowski way. just
That's
just
why
just
he
fucking throw it
retired
at
now.
him.
At least, see, but at least Gronk was winning, so Gronk couldn't endure it. You losing.
Mm.
I have a question. Are y'all in who in the same division as Chargers? How y'all feel about Harbaugh though? Y'all watch their games? He making
Um,
sense so far.
The
I,
defense really been good. It's just they have glaring personal issues at the skill position,
Wide
especially at
receiver.
wide receiver. They need to get that fixed like ASAP.
Everything good except the passing.
Yeah, yeah. Because J.K. Dobbins, I ain't gonna lie, he's been very good for them. It's just that boy, he can't throw that ball nowhere.
Right?
I
Yeah,
concur.
they got to work on that.
All right. So before we go into the recap of Week 4, there is a serious question what I want to ask, um, and it's about the Minnesota Vikings and Sam Darnold. So, Chrissy, I'm going to start with you. The Vikings are 4-0, and we've seen the matchups they've had. They ain't like flaky matchups. Like you say, the Seahawks are probably the Steelers, them stuff like that. They literally winning games. What I wanted to ask you is what I wanted to ask you is that what's the reason for their success?
But I just think they just playing ball. I like Vikings always like either good or like little less than good for some reason in the regular season. Now I can't speak for the playoffs and stuff, but their offense, like the whole team, are actually playing good, and that's why like the defense and the offense, they ain't even getting Justin Jefferson like really balling right now. Like everyone just playing their part, and that's what they think. And Donald just, well, I know we get in them. I know we get in them. He playing like I don't even know. I don't even know who to compare him as. Like everything he throwing, he just dropping in the bread basket. You see that touchdown from when he passed to Justin Jefferson.
Oh, that
Justin
was
Jefferson
beautiful.
even he ain't even really like catch it. Like he just throw it to Justin Jefferson and the fall straight in his
It
hands.
hit
Or,
his chest. You want me to
Yeah,
live?
yeah, and
Not to cut you off, but like everyone was raving over the catch. I was the first one to actually say, but that was a throw, bro. Like that
that
throw,
was yeah,
that was on the money.
yeah, bro.
DB,
He making the right
DB couldn't
decision.
even find that. The DB couldn't even find that.
I
No,
telling you, he just find the right people at the right time, but they just moving the ball. This offense is too much.
You think it's a form of just basically maturity and
Yeah,
just getting
yeah,
better skill wise, or is it more so location where it wasn't really making no sense with the
I
Jets?
I think both.
Uh,
But when he first come into the league, they throw him into a bad situation straight off rip with the Jets and that team. I don't even think I can't even remember the weapons he had, but I know they was trash. So he just needed some time to sit down, catch himself. He gone to the Panthers. They also trash, as you can see. So he just needed to sit down and catch himself, you know. So they throw him into a team with some structure, and probably a positive morale, the whole team, So I think he just thriving that way.
mm, all right. What about you, Vado?
Okay, so I pretty much agree with everything Christy say, but I go in a different route. I like my offensive minded coaches, the little genius crew. I can give credit to Kevin O'Connell, which is the head coach. He come from the Sean McVay tree. If you know, you know. It's Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, O'Connell, and what's your boy name in Green Bay?
LaFleur.
LeFleur. All them come from kind of the same uh, way of play calling and running
The
their
West
system the
Coast
same way.
offense.
Yeah, and all them is do the same thing. They have an offensive coordinator, but they call the plays themselves as the head coach. Um, and I think we just have to give him his props. If we remember his first year in Minnesota, they went 13-4. And that's the last time he had Kirk Cousins for a full season. Last year, Cousins get hurt. But I still think they had a good season. Dobbs is stepping. And I think Dobbs win like 2-3 games in a row or something like that. And then till the Broncos come down and put the end of that foolishness. But um a little trivia for y'all. Did you all
Ooh,
know that
trivia.
O'Connell used to play in the NFL? He got drafted by the Patriots and he played for
He,
4 years. 4 years
uh,
in the league for the Patriots and the Jets. I did not know that.
But he was a quarterback.
Yeah.
you won't believe? I gonna say he quarterback for Journal. I think I remember him.
He
I
looked like
cannot
he looked like
remember.
But
he could
yeah,
be a
now
quarterback.
that you say he used to play quarterback, that make a lot of sense.
Yeah. So an honorable mention to Sam Darnold. He is balling out. He's doing his thing. I think he getting coached up. And then two, just like Chrissy said, Minnesota always is find a way to be good in the regular season. Like they one of the teams, them on the Steelers, like based on personnel, you could look at them and be like, well, they ain't gonna do nothing this year. Then all of a sudden, you see them winning games and making the playoffs now. They don't go nowhere. But this get their fan base some hope that hey, at some point they can get it done. But also Aaron Jones, I believe, was an excellent pickup. I don't think they had a solid running back when Dalvin Cook left them. I can't remember.
Last year,
'Cause I know he played for the Jets
he
last year.
yeah, so he leave last year
Yeah,
essentially.
I don't think they had a good running back last year. I can't remember who was there. I think someone was there. I can't remember who it was.
Alexander Madison, I think, because I had him
Wow,
in fantasy.
he didn't work out too well. Um, but yeah, Aaron Jones, he really doing a good job for them, and he doing good for me in fantasy as well. So I think all that contributing to their success.
All right, cool. What about you, Chrissy?
Because he already gone.
I kick it
Oh,
off with
sorry about that, bro. Troy, what about you?
Uh this can sound shocking, but I can credit Brian Flores. I
Ha!
still don't believe he's a good head coach. Let me just get that out of the way first.
yeah, not for everybody.
But I give him like he leading the defense in a crazy way. Like I knew he always was a good defensive coach, but at least he get to showcase it now better than as a head coach in my eyes. But I will give Minnesota this as a offensive whole, as a team as a whole. They really clicking on all cylinders right now. I give Donald, he playing exceptionally well. No scenery, a coach that probably believe in you. Or you not no choice but to believe in you because their future going on. But you step up and you doing your thing. So even if they don't keep you, someone can pay you. So shout out them. Shout out that. He shout out to Justin Jefferson too. He ain't getting like Chrissy said, he ain't getting the real touches we used to seeing Justin Jefferson getting a homo, but he still, you know, being the best teammate. He ain't complaining because they winning and the ball getting thrown and shared around plenty. Shout out Aaron Jones too. He looking like a younger version of himself too.
All right, cool. And Bernard?
Yeah, uh, I mean Trey and Votto make excellent points, but I gotta combine everything with these and add another person, their general manager Quincy Otofo Mentor. He hit me. He get me a little bad when he draft that safety from Georgia in the first round, and I was skeptical about that, and he turned out to be a bust. I think you didn't Lewis seeing like he was
Yeah,
mediocre
he
when he was in
trash.
Georgia. Yeah, he was mediocre when he was in Georgia. So when he taken the first round, I was like, they must have a good idea on what to do with him, and clearly that didn't work out. But the Vikings right now, season end of the day, they right there with the Lions and what I like and just well run organizations, from the top down. Everybody just playing their part, doing a good job. They got a good roster. They being used well. Kevin O'Connell doing this thing on offense. Brian Flores doing this thing on defense. Unsung and all that is just when you really look at the Vikings roster, that's a damn good roster.
Yeah.
Like I when you really really look down at them, I don't really see no like big time holes per se, pause. But it's like, oh, I had to address one thing for the Vikings, yeah, that's why I had to say that just now. But if I had to address one thing, a little bit concerned. Secondary, Harrison Smith getting a little old. Nah, I liked him for a long time. Pause. Golly. Uh,
You liking me out?
and they all at corner. So that's definitely something he addressing all season. But I'm very intrigued to see how their season plays out. I think the Lions got a real dogfight on their hands because to me, at first, the only threat to them when the season first started, when they thought coming in, the only threat to them was going to be Green Bay. But honestly, I think it can be a dogfight, and I think the winner can either be the Lions or the Vikings for that division. Packers might sneak in a wild card.
Okay, cool. Speaking of Green Bay, what's the status on Jordan Love, Chrissy?
Oh my gosh, man.
Jordan Love played very well that second half. I should have
Yeah,
started in fantasy.
yeah, he started off like trash, but I mean, it wasn't enough to be honest to win.
Oh no.
No, sorry, it
Wasn't
wasn't enough.
enough love.
Yeah, but he got to get it together, boy.
Mm, you gotta love you better. All right, so so
Wow.
so, so let's go into week 4 of the recap, gents. We are moving, which is good. We're like 42 minutes in, which is cool. And this ain't looking like 3 hour show, but who knows?
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
knows?
because Angelo, on this chart over the Jets tirade.
No man, he nobody. He been good. He been good. It was really last week. Keem and your boy.
Oh yeah,
eh,
Kim too.
eh,
Jesus.
Oh, body.
yeah. But no man. I think so far. I think we all been good. I think the person who really went on the rant the most, but that was week 1, was Sham about the charges. But since then, I think that each panelist has been pretty steady. So. I think we're doing good in that. But let's start all the way from Thursday. Giants versus the Cowboys. Who wants to shoot first?
I mean, my neighbors look like he playing good football. Daniel Dimes ain't look that bad neither, you know. I mean, he just need to get more consistent, man. But he ain't got much time left in Giants, I think.
Donnie gotta go, bro.
Yeah, he
Who
ain't got
can
much time left.
who can get in the red zone while them Giants kick all them field goals, bro? They gotta win that game if they had a better quarterback.
One
Time for them to go.
touchdown, man. That's all he
Yeah,
needed.
yeah. But
Time for them to go.
Cowboys ain't play. I mean, they win, but I mean, 20-15. It should have been a way bigger lead than that.
Yeah, but then look at also who the Cowboys beat as well. Who they have rating
The
the win
Browns.
column? Yeah,
Not too bad.
Browns and Tingham.
The defense ain't it this year, man. Parsons ain't getting no pressure. I don't know what's happening.
Diggs ain't looking like himself.
So he's a gambler, but he either getting burned or he getting an
Facts.
interception or the interception.
But at least he was, yeah, like you say, getting picks
I
and
still
not.
mad.
Yeah.
I still mad that young man make all pro first year. He didn't deserve that. I don't get what they
No,
say.
I
How much
agree.
he get burned for real? Dobby
I agree.
Ramsey's get burned. That nigga is get torched.
Yeah, but think I'm back at what do you name? Blunt, Darren Blunt.
No.
I ain't sure.
No, but
They they
Javon Diggs, but
they get
Javon
some.
Diggs'
I forget
biggest
who they
L,
get over him. I'm
Tra-
cross from him.
tra-
Javon Diggs' biggest L is that he big up Future and Bow Wow BM.
Baby mother. Yeah.
I telling you,
Yeah,
I
he
telling you.
going outside.
But they
Nasty
need that
niggas in
run.
this world too, boy.
Like Chrissy say, he like the gamble.
She's sweet though.
I telling you, he gamble. He just
Yeah,
miss on that
she's
one.
sweet. If you're gonna ring it. Just don't make a deposit.
I
Man, she
agree.
winning.
Easier said than done.
I do
He
agree.
lose, she win. She 3 for 3. You think she remember niggas?
Yeah, she
Telling
better
you.
Wow.
move on to the next.
But she could retire off these niggas' child support, boy.
Yeah, but he probably ain't gonna be the last neither.
Nope.
What about you, Vado? The Cowboys versus Giants.
But I mean, the game was pretty boring. Like I say, Dallas defense ain't into nothing. Neighbors look good. The Giants, uh, they obviously missed Saquon, but I think if Saquon was still there, they would have been able to score some more of these touchdowns because I think he would have break some of them while they in the red zone. But now that he gonna cover for Daniel or Daniel, whatever you want to call him. He gonna cover for that guy. So we seeing. I think we seeing some good coaching from Dable because, like I say, Donnie moving the ball on the field, niggas getting open, neighbors being a monster, but they just can't punch the ball in the red zone. I think there's only so much Dable can do with Donnie. He can't do nothing much more than that. And I really hope Dable get to keep his job after this year because this year is not gonna go good. I hope he get to
Nope.
keep his job.
Daniel could
Agreed.
cost him. Daniel could cost him his job. You might as well forget about it.
I hope Dable get to keep his
That's,
job.
that's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, real.
And as far as the Cowboys, they overpay. And nah, they overpay for certain niggas. Couldn't upgrade their roster. They ain't got a real running back. Some of them the other day they pass over Braylon Allen. I was like, wow, that's a big mistake. Braylon Allen is a monster. They should have get him. But anyhow, they choose to go with Zeke. Doc
But
ain't looking
Gabriel,
too hot.
Zeke the freak.
Brandon Cooks ain't looking too hot at receiver. This is basically CD. At least he got Jake Ferguson. Jake still doing what he got to do. But this could be a rough year for the Cowboys.
Mm, okay. Trey, what about you?
Man, looking good for none of them DMs.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't like
It's a
spending too much time on these dead teams, but yes,
but
I can talk
right.
about them still. I
Yeah,
gotta be
because
fair. I gotta be fair.
realistically, no matter who did win, and it wasn't gonna be like nothing much matters. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I feel like no, we don't laugh. I feel like none of them making sense right now. And although they DMs LD, that's the crazy thing.
Yeah,
Like Vado say, like, but you can't get and on the opponent's side of the field that much times and not score one touchdown. Like just one. Just give us one. The defense hold them to 20. You can't give us one. No, like for real, you just want kick all day, but like what's going on? The kicker getting
how
bonuses
much you think this
when he hit a
commanders?
field goal. Like, every field goal is an extra 2 million. I gotta know.
Right?
you,
There's something going on.
you know what's so crazy about that, right? I was watching First Take, and mind you, this is a separate topic. We're fading away, but I just bring it up. So what? So you have Stephen Adam and all of Don them and blah blah blah. They was talking about how the Bengals lost right to the Commanders, and they
Pump.
was like, this is
Stay
last week,
sharp.
yeah, Monday, yeah, and they was saying, oh, well, Joe Burrow tried his best. He's completing 70% rate of his pass and stuff like that. That loss, that has nothing to do with him, and stuff like that. And blame the defense. But one thing what Shannon Sharp said, he was quoting Tom Brady. He was like, one thing what Brady said. He was like, if you know Radar's the QB, your defense isn't that good. It's your job as well. Listen, certain players, we can't settle for a field goal.
Bomb.
We
We
got to
need
get,
7.
yeah, it's like we need 7 or sometimes 8, Um, so that right there to the point that I think that accountability is just missing today. Right to your point, that's what you're saying. It's like we can't just settle for no field goal. You know, settle for field goal.
This, you know the type of team you up. You ain't capable to play from behind. You ain't capable of no game and then drives like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Put yourself in a position to win the game. You see what they saying? You can't just keep settling for field goal, field goal, field goal. Even though Fado say like, yeah, they will coach a good game, but still, but you gotta risk it sometime too, but that's why I can give
Right.
him foot. You gotta take a chance and on a 4th down go for it. Cause if you keep settling, you showing the Cowboys like, boy, as long as we bend no homo and don't break, these niggas can't put up no real points against us. So we only got to get within a certain distance and then can catch us. So it's a cat and mouse game at this point.
I do wonder. I wonder if just by saying that, I wonder if Brady them was one of those quarterbacks who actually spoke to the defensive players or the DC and stuff like that.
All day.
Because I've heard stories about how on most teams the offense doesn't talk to the defense or vice versa. Not saying that it's like they beefing, but like, oh, well, that's two different schemes, stuff like that. So we don't really mix and mingle. You know what I mean? So that's just
Peyton
stuff.
used to do it. Fado got the test of that. They sure Peyton used to do it too.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if
All the
all the
greats
greats do it.
come from that tree. Like boy, you then if you know you can like say Brady, they facing the Ravens that week. I sure you can enter the defense and saying, bro, we know how the Ravens defense go. We only need you to all right, if you only give up 13 points, I promise to win. That's coaching niggas up in a way too. You see what they saying? Cause you telling niggas like, bro, if that's the only thing you allow, I can get us a win for sure, for sure. Cause we know what this team about to come with, or we know what this team dealing with. We know who they are. So we only need to score a certain amount of points. You do your part, I can do my part. That's basically what it is.
I feel you. I feel you on that. So, Bernard, I'm gonna skip you for now, but you're gonna do the next game, which is, and I feel really bad about this because I called this team greatness a bit too soon. The
My
Falcons
God.
versus the Saints. I know last week I brought up the topic right on fraud behavior. Yeah, let's say that I do bring that topic back. I'll say the the Saints.
Contusion.
Bernardo, what's your thoughts? Saints versus the Falcons.
Uh, Pretty decent game. Both those teams were basically on the same tail, in my opinion.
Yeah, I starting to believe that too.
Yeah, they good, not great. Clint Kubiak, they really starting to fall back down to earth after them first two games of the year. Um, yeah, just I mean, that was a mere fest. Like, okay, it's just a little bit more exciting than Giants and Cowboys, in my opinion.
Okay, I feel you. What about you, Vado?
Um, I think it was a pretty exciting game. I know they had it on the big TV in Grove, so I had my eye on the game. It was a little back and forth, especially near the end. But the MVP of the week, Young Ho.
Young Ho boy.
I know he gonna say that. He
Young
couldn't wait
Ho,
to say that.
Young Ho is a bad boy. Even that game, I forget how long the field goal was, but yeah. But the Saints had a bad pass interference call on the last drive. Like they was looking like they was going, but the PI basically put the ball in field goal range. So, but I ain't call them frauds yet because guess what? That's a division rivalry right there. The Falcons hate the Saints and the Saints hate the Falcons. Anything could happen in them games. Who they lost to? They lost a close game to Philly too. So I mean, Philly's a good team. Philly just wear them down that game, but I ain't gonna hold them for losing this now. We'll see what happens next week against the Chiefs. I ain't gonna say my pick yet because we ain't get to that portion yet. But
Right. Okay. What about you, Chrissy?
Yeah, I was gonna shout out Young Ho too, like Ovado say, but
Man,
he's stomped in Atlanta right now, dog. Like he there, he gonna make a name for himself. He gonna be big time, like all them legends, kickers. That was a classic rivalry game. Like it was very good back and forth, as you all say. I think both of them 2-2 now, right?
yeah,
But I think Atlanta should be like they should be
Half
happy they
game.
2-2 than Saints being 2-2 because Saints feel like Saints should have been better
four and
than
zero.
they were.
Yeah, 4-0.
Who 4-0?
The
They should have
Saints.
been 4-0.
Oh yeah. They should have been 4-0. So like you can see how it go. I think Atlanta's a good team. I think like even though they 2-2, they better than their record show, honestly. And Kirk different, but he changing up the culture from last year when they had all them trash quarterbacks. I think they had Ritter, Desmond Ritter. Them I don't even know who he is now. So I know what
Just know they get rid of him.
Shaheed do. Real talk. I know what Rashid Shaheed do. I mean, he play ball. I ain't
Yeah,
get to
but
see much.
he
I ain't
had
see
yeah.
like
much
one
of
or
him.
two big catches.
He
I
light up
know.
my fantasy.
Yeah, I
I
had
guess
him on
so.
the bench though. I do fuck. I started Waddle.
He fumble and he lose a fumble.
I
Um,
think he get like 16 points in fantasy. 16 or 15.
I ain't too bad. I ain't too bad then. Then I see Kamara at like 77 yards, so not bad.
But we gotta give an honorable mention to Atlanta defense too. Them little upgrades that they make, Judon uh
Jesse Bates.
and Justin Simmons, they
Yeah,
paying off.
What
they
going on,
playing
Pitts,
balls
bro?
for you.
Hmm?
I say, what is the thing with Pitts, boy? Like, what going on with him?
No,
Trash.
I think they. I know what he don't have up good games against the Saints though. So
Zero fantasy points, dog. None.
R.I.P. Little Saint, boy.
But yeah, I ain't understand that, boy.
All right, cool. Bernard, you started off. Vado, did I get your thoughts on it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let me move on to the next game. Who we got next? Give me a second. Vado, I can let you start it off. The Panthers versus the Bengals.
I can be real. I did not watch this game. I only saw the highlights, but I'll say the big play I saw it was some bad tackling, bro. Jamar Chase catch the ball on a deep pass. He bounced off like two dudes. Like they couldn't
Yo,
tackle this man, and he going straight up the sideline. Like boy, that was terrible, bro. That to me that sum up the game right there. Because it looked like the Bengals going up and down on them no more. But
oh,
but uh the Panthers, I think 24 for them is great. Uh, that goes back to Bryce Young. That nigga wasn't putting them no 24 points. So Andy Dalton still doing a good job in his role
Thinking a good job.
since taking over as quarterback. 24 points. Yeah, he did good. I mean, the Bengals defense is trash too. I mean, as of late, I think they can pick it up at some point. But right now, they ain't that good. So, but I still think Dalton do a good job putting up 24 points. And to me, that just shows people can't, you can't just go on your schedule. You got Carolina on the schedule thinking, but it's easy when we ain't worrying about that. Nobody. You better bring the A game because they could upset you.
Any given Sunday.
Yep.
Bernard, you, what's up? Exactly.
No, sorry, my thing was my mouse and freeze. Yeah, another snooze fest. Yeah, hate that minute, but Bryce Young was certainly the problem. I just hope he get a second chance somewhere else with a much better run organization.
In Denver.
Oh no no
No,
no no no.
no, no.
We all set on our side.
Wow.
We good. But yeah, just smooth as fast. Jamar did what Jamar does. Um, I still think they it was a good, nice bounce back win, especially after Washington embarrassed them in their own house.
Right. Okay. What about you, Chrissy?
Um, all I can say is I expect the Bengals to win, even though like there's 3-0. There's some good losses. I mean, just their defense.
Wow.
Well, not really a good loss, but like I could see why they lost. Their defense still suspect for real. I think the Andy Dalton honeymoon over. They probably can start losing games again, but they are more competitive, I must say. This probably would have been a blowout if this was Bryce Young. So yeah, as Bernard is saying, I hope we get another chance. But boy, he let the red rifle come and show him up, boy.
All right, let's guess. This was the Bengals' first win of the season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
boy.
Damn, they doing bad. Woo.
No, man.
1-800 down bad.
Think about that team would have no wins.
All is good.
Mm.
Ooh.
The Jaguars, man.
Oh yeah, you all shocked.
All right. So, Trey, I gotta let you close it out.
Hey, I don't know what to call this. This another one that didn't matter who win. Niggas only fighting for a position in the draft right now. So now, like, if the Bengals win one more game for the season, they can be picking before, I mean, after the Carolina Panthers. So sorry if you win it right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. They season finished, boy. They got a tough road, boy.
You
And
disrespectful.
and the Bryce Young wipe, I feel y'all on it. No more, but I just feel like he need to get in a different organization. I don't feel like he's a boss no more, but I feel like
Me neither, boy.
he just in a horrible situation and Andy is a veteran. So automatic Andy can make him look bad. See what I'm saying? But like someone say last year, that nigga done broken, man.
Yeah.
He didn't get hit so much different time behind the suspect goal line. Hey, niggas calling shitty players. The organization just shitty.
All right. So, for the next one, Chrissy, do you want to
Go.
start? Do you want to start off with the opening monologue or the closing one?
All right, I can kick it off. I ain't got too much to say, dog.
Oh yeah, you don't got too much to say. All right, Texans versus the Jaguars. Chrissy, let me give you the floor, even though your camera off. That's straight. What's up?
Yeah, let the people see my picture though. That's how you go pull up to the game next game, dog.
My lord.
But I mean, it's a result of when you like take care of your quarterback, you surround him by a lot of talent. Nico Collins is a monster. That nigga almost got 500 yards already, and he like got over 100 yards more than the second dude. Shout out CJ Stroud, even though I don't like him, he playing ball as well. They have a lot of weapons. Their run game solid, their defense solid. Their head coach, D'Amico Ryans, he's solid so far. The only thing I got like Texans downfall, besides them being like almost like a Super Bowl contender, they got to clean up their discipline. They getting too much penalties. They lead the league in penalties right now. I think they average like 11 a game.
Oh wow.
So yeah, their line keep getting a bunch of penalties like crazy, like crazy. So that's what keep us in the game basically. Um, Even though Texas better than us, I don't really fear them because like they're division rivals, so I can never like admit defeat. But I mean, we know the inevitable is coming. We know he's gonna lose that game. Like even when we was up, right? We couldn't score. We was up 17-20. We gave the ball back, and I was like, I know the game over, dog. Because like we can't stop them. Our defense already trash, and now they hobbled. They injured too. Come on, bro. We just like a shell of ourselves, dog. Our offense, we trash. Like I mean, the whole team trash, but our offense trash. Can't make the right plays. Like you can't give up a 58. I mean, you get a 58-yard rush to the two. That should be like any normal team besides the Jaguars. That's points. We get no points from that dog. Not even a field goal. Boy, I don't understand these rules, boy. I really don't know. Then they could just run 58 yards, and the first thing you do is run them up the middle. That nigga tired, boy. I don't know, boy. Doug Peterson.
The
I see
same
something say
person?
the same do it.
No, but I'm
Two.
innocent.
Wait, I see they say Doug Peterson lost the locker room and I'm surprised. Also, I can't defend Trevor no more. He looked like he regressing. Um, I don't know if it's mental. It might be mental, but I mean, I don't even know what to say right now. But you got to get it together. Oh, that's our first turnover of the season. By the way, defense is trash.
All right. Bato, what about you, bro?
Um, uh, CJ Stroud, 345 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nico, 12 receptions for 151 on the top. That's beautiful football. Chrissy make a good point about the penalties because based on them stats, I wouldn't even expect this game to be close. But um, they allowed them to stay in it. I mean, boy, Trevor was 18 and 33 for 169. Like they, they put that. I mean, he drove for 2 touchdowns, but 169 yards is pedestrian, bro. Like,
Kakashi.
hey, real talk. Like he got to do better than that. The rushing game look on point this time. They averaged 6 yards a carry. Um, but yeah, basically the Jags finish the season over. This one for sure. Although everybody we say today, maybe the Titans. I wouldn't call the Dolphins season over yet. I wouldn't call the Bengals season over yet. Carolina over and the Jags over. We could put it in the rapid over.
We
And the
dragging Titans
Rams.
on the hell with us, boy. Titans coming new, boy.
It's a wrap, bro. But yeah, but CJ Stroud he really impressed me. He had a bad week against Minnesota a couple of weeks ago. He had a all right week last week. Oh,
Yeah,
but this how I expect him to play, and this what he need to keep doing.
that's how you bounce back.
Yeah.
All right. Trey, what about you?
First things first. Didn't I say Nico Collins was scan into that conversation? I told niggas. Now they seeing it. Nico is a problem. But I really thought Jaguars was scamming that game. At some point, I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, I know it sounds shocking, but when I see them get up 27 then, because they had a like Texans had the ball twice after that and they didn't score. I was hoping the Jags scored at least once so they could make the game more and just out of reach. But for some reason, yeah, I guess just couldn't score. And that's another thing where I say take your points too. But anyway, like I said, take their points. But like Waddles, they showed up to CJ Stroud. He had a bounce back game. And as a whole, the Texans is a well-run organization. But gotta clean up them penalties. And also defensively, they still have one or two few weaknesses. Look like on the back end, where you could catch them locking. And in the run game, it look like they have glaring weaknesses. Yeah, they like middle linebackers look like they missing.
Yeah, I was looking at the schedule and I just realized how much teams are. There's only two teams with 4-0. That's the Chiefs and Vikings, but there's quite a lot who's 3-1. Bills, Lions, the Texans, the Steelers, the Seahawks, the Bucks, and the Commanders. Like I was like, oh okay, 3-1. I didn't see that coming. A lot of teams is 1-3. The Cardinals, the Panthers, the Bengals, the Browns, Rams, the Dolphins, the Patriots, the Giants, and and the Titans.
Plenty frauds in there too.
Where rating the 1 and 3?
Yeah.
You looking
What you mean?
so.
What you mean fraud though? Because it's a bad record. So you saying that they don't belong here, or
Nope. Like the Titans.
I know he's seen it now. Hey,
Uh,
I know I worked it on, Jed.
because I thought I thought that he was being genuine just now, but it's cool. So
The Browns too, but I think the Browns 1 and 3, right?
Yeah.
yeah, they 1 and 3.
They beat us, but that don't count.
But now, what about you, bro?
The bookie box off of what Dan Kirk Christie say? Yeah, the Browns suck. Always more Browns suck. But that was a game. I really was back and forth between the Broncos game and that game. Watching
Are
them.
you eating?
Yeah, they're doing a great spot night.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was a game I really wanted to watch. Glad I got to watch it. NFL YouTube channel actually have that full game on right now. I actually got that on my TV, so I watching that too. Um, but yeah, this was a good example of what a well coached team look like and what a poorly coached team look like. Because to me, for the life of me, I just don't understand Jacksonville. Like
Murder.
Chrissy probably could give a better in depth because he know the team very well. But
You know the city.
yeah, the city and everything very well, right? But it's like I can't figure them out because on paper they shouldn't be 0-4, but yet here we are having this conversation. I figured they was gonna have a tough time with Texans, but I honestly felt like coming leading up to that game, I felt like the Jaguars was gonna get their first win of the season against the Texans. Like it felt like it was the best time for them to take down the Texans because Texas is a team that I don't want to see later on in the year. So beginning of the year would have been a good time, but they gotta figure it out. And to me, everything keep pointing to the entire coaching staff. That coach
Okay.
go.
All right. So there's a whole separate topic on the Jags, but I could talk about that later. So I give the floor to Vado now. Uh, I want to talk about this next game. We have the Jets versus the Broncos. Do me a favor. Can somebody message in the group? Ask Jets Nation what time he coming through. He sent me a message saying he coming, but he coming late. It's ten
No,
thirty.
no,
And tell you he ain't coming, Mike.
he
No
actually
more.
open. He actually open. By the time he come on, we already finished talking about this game.
No man, I mean,
Nigga in jumping on the podcast,
Well,
Mike.
anyhow, I message him. I mean,
all
I
right,
put it in the group.
okay, that's cool. But Vado, I got you with what you asked for. Give me a second. Let me know when you're ready for me to put it up. But the floor is yours, man. The Jets versus the Broncos. What went down?
All right, so I want to say that that game was a beautiful game. Defensive masterpiece on both sides. The Jets and the Broncos play great defense. Now, Bo didn't do much, I must say. At one point, the man had -7 yards for the longest. I couldn't believe it.
Then nothing.
we had he had 60 yards passing, and Cortland Sutton had 60 yards receiving. You had two receivers with negative yardage, but anyhow, that's neither here
What?
nor there. Yeah, we chose some passes back and niggas going running backwards and all that. But anyhow, Javonte had a good performance. He had 4.8 yards to carry. I think on offense we didn't do much, but we made timely plays. So on the touchdown drive, we was able to run the ball, and then Cortland Sutton had like three big catches on the drive, if I'm mistaken. He had a 29 yard across the middle. He had the touchdown, and I think he had another one somewhere in there. I ain't sure, but we made timely plays. We only scored 10 points, but that touchdown drive was clutch. I knew all gamers like whoever scored a touchdown winning this game. Luckily, it was us, but our defense put on a masterpiece. And I want to say something. I wish Angelo was here because he like the double sauce, this sauce, that. I think I think PS2 Patrick Sedan really showed that he's the best corner in football in that game. Why?
Far and away. Far and away.
Why? He shadowed Garrett Wilson all over the field. Garrett couldn't breathe, bro. Wherever you go, I go. Sauce. And I asked Angelo about the sauce. He said, oh, sauce is stay on one side. So
Thank you, Votto.
Sauce did a good job on Sutton. But guess what Sutton do? Going on the next side and kill a nigga over there. So
But
what's the point of having a lockdown corner if he can't stay on the number one receiver on every side on both
Because
sides?
they feel they have to.
They don't have to.
That's
They
what they
don't have
feel
to.
with DJ Reed. I don't understand it, but
Reed solid, but he ain't locked down.
I know
Bro,
where they
there's
get
no
that
way.
from.
But you know how hard it is to find a lockdown corner? You ain't nobody got two of them on one team, bro.
No.
Nobody.
We
Seahawks
tried.
must be the closest.
We tried,
Who?
and Howard was old at that point in time.
Seahawks have two good corners. I mean, that's probably the
But
closest.
Witherspoon ain't no lockdown. See what they is do.
When niggas used
There's
to
put
tee off
there's
on
put
Byron Maxwell.
there's put Tariq Woolen on the third receiver and double your one and your two. You gotta watch that defense with sense, you see.
But
Mm.
I'll say I don't think Aaron Rodgers had a bad game. He threw for 225. Our D line was all over him though. He had some good plays where he scramble out the pocket and make some throws, keep the players alive. Then he had some rushing plays. He had a rushing play. I think he ran for like 10, 12 yards. I remember everybody in Grove was like, they get excited on that play. Angelo started dancing. I ain't never seen him dance before. He's like, look at my quarterback and all this. I was like, all right, A-Rod. You got a little something left in the legs. But it wasn't enough.
Not one
Another thing,
touchdown.
another thing I see too, Brees Hall and Angelo alluded to this while the game was going on. Finesse while Braylon all them more physical. Bro, Brees couldn't do nothing on us. Like literally nothing. This man rushed 10 times for 4 yards, bro.
Oh,
He couldn't, like every time he touched the ball, nothing.
He do
Braylon,
that in fantasy last year, too.
bro, Braylon, we had to put two and three niggas on him normal. Like that's a powerful dude, bro. So he got a couple of he rushed 8 times for 34 yards for 4.3 yards to carry. I think he had a solid game for. But what they should have done is give him more carries anyway. But yeah, I just think it was a defensive masterpiece. I think that was a game we could build off, especially going to the Raiders next week. If we lose to the Raiders, I could be so upset. Telling you, I ain't gonna cry, but I could be dead upset. We can't beat the Jets and lose to the Raiders, bro. I don't care what this. We gotta win that game.
All right. Yeah. All right, Vado. You didn't give me the cue, but I'll put it up for
Oh
you.
yeah, put it up.
Put it up right there.
For this for Trey. Normally I put it up for Angelo, but this for Trey. Because you run on about Jalen Ramsey might be the best corner in football. You gotta be crazy, bro. He too old to be the best corner in football. See him right there.
Look who he, other than DK and Mike, I don't respect them other two niggas.
You don't
Part
respect
13,
George
huh?
Pickens?
Oh,
You don't respect George Pickens?
and Garrett Wilson. Hey, come on, bro.
bro.
Come
y'all
on,
gotta
bro.
stop. But God Wilson got like 90 yards this season.
George Pickens is a dog, boy.
Allen
Yeah.
Lazard is wide receiver one.
If that's the case, then they desperately need a trade for Devontae Adams then.
0 targets on 18 routes.
But
Jesus.
but one thing with Rodgers, he known for staying away from DB ones though. Don't
So
forget, don't
so
forget, he
Garrett is
stay
out there
away
doing
from
cardio then.
Richard. Yeah, because he stay away from Richard Sherman for whole 2 games.
Damn.
Because he couldn't beat Seattle for nothing anyway. That's a different
I
story.
like, and that used to that never used to make no sense to me. But
Listen,
he
that
used to.
play, that knee was out of bounds. I mad they got like complete.
Yeah, that was a bad call, but I don't know how they call that inbound.
Mind
He's
you,
resting up. Like,
that first route was a nice route. No, it's just an next defender was in the mid and low zone and a flat. But the rest of this, he getting covered pretty good.
And even though Riley Moss get called for some bad pass interferences, boy,
Real.
he's still like how he playing opposite back.
Yeah,
Ramsey only probably give up more because that first game he get burned from a DB. Not really a burn, but he try help and recover on niggas on what that was someone run that was Jags running back.
now I can say this. This Devontae Adams news come at a good time. I hope he don't play this Sunday because the one nigga who's give PS2 problems is Devontae. Devontae is treating him like a little boy, way. So
Yeah,
I yeah, I open either he ain't into playing. Like even if he play in the game, he ain't really into it because he ready to get out there, or he just couldn't play.
You
I
know
hope
give
he
him
sit out.
problems too. Speeds doesn't.
Huh?
I mean, naturally, Speeds does is give everyone problems, but he look like he's have more problems with Speeds does too.
But Devontae ain't really a speedster, but it's just that precise route running.
Yeah,
He's a veteran, but
yeah.
he got
Devontae is make all his routes and releases look exactly the same.
Yeah, I guess
yeah,
Devontae is the best road runner in the game right now.
yeah, you know all the tricks.
All right, cool. So, Chrissy, let me get your thoughts on that game.
yeah, but I agree that was a good defensive game. I saw some clips because I started watching Red Zone in the middle of that Jags game because I couldn't dig it, but it was solid. I see they all was playing through some weather. I see I was playing through some weather. Um, I see. Was it was next? Next was -7, 7 attempts, -7. I thought it was over after that, but with the Broncos, I see the Broncos is do they just bring teams down to their level, like especially if they play about an offense and they defense would like they'll take them dudes out the game and they like just come and win it for some reason. I don't know how, but I mean that's good, buddy. That's telling if your offense ain't really scoring and you can hold a team like the Jets to 9 points. No, no, no touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers. I mean, that's good though.
Yeah, that's impressive for real. No touchdowns at all. All right, Trey, let me get your thoughts on it.
I wanted Angelo to be here for it.
Didn't we
So
all? Angelo, he had the challenge
no, but
of the night.
I just wanted him to be here because why? He had this big fancy dog with Broncos only scored 9 points.
I got the
But
video.
ironically, his team scored 9 points. I don't understand. And they lost at that. But and anyway, shout out to Bo Nix with his 62 yards in the dub. It's kind of shocking. I ain't gonna lie. It's a good win for the Broncos, but that's an embarrassing loss for the Jets. You allow a man to go for 62 yards and
60.
walk away with a win. I doubt. I ain't lie. Something going on now. Something ain't right. But anyway, the Broncos defense, like I said, from the back half of last season was trending up, and they continuing it. So as long as y'all do that and everyone stay healthy, y'all get a offensive rhythm. Just you can't go in the playoffs. If y'all do make it playing like that, all of a chance to make it somewhere, man. Wild
Fox,
card, wild card spring.
Fox, boy. I also
Yeah,
want to say, boy, I thought Denver was gonna be down the pits with us, but they actually look like they belong, boy. They they
Yeah,
they they look like a sensible team.
I mean, Chrissy, when you say down, like y'all, I mean, there's levels in terms of being down, and then there's y'all who's like,
Like down like us and the Titans and the Browns now.
I know what you mean, but I saying there's down, and then there's y'all.
No, I thought
Oh
it's gonna
fuck
be
it.
like fighting for the number one pick with us.
But if you
Oh,
all get that though, invest in alignment.
Yeah, most. I mean, but I think we gotta go to best available this time, dog. I think we gotta go for Travis, dog.
What? I mean, yeah. I wouldn't be too mad at that.
But we got definitely gotta use some other picks for linemen. So
hey, Bernardo, I gotta let you close it out on this game. Oh, I
They
forgot you're a
are
Bronco Jack. Fuck.
they are who we thought they were. Oh Lord, Angelo missing it. I was chomping at the bit all day waiting for him to come on this call so I could read him up with this lousy Jets. They tell him last week they was thinking do Jack scored against us because I got that much faith in my team. Uh I- Someone who deserve a game ball for the first 4 games of the year is our defensive coordinator, Vance Joseph. I'm sure as Vado could attest. Good little boxer, Vance Joseph. I don't know if people can recall. He was head coach.
Of
Until
course.
Gary Kubiak stepped down. He got run out of town
He was shitty.
unfairly because the roster wasn't good.
No, he was shitty.
Nah, roster wasn't good. Stop it. I ain't gonna let you do that to Vance.
I didn't
Roster
like him.
wasn't good.
He just
But
like Flores. Can't coach a team,
I
but
didn't
nah,
like
can
him.
nah,
coach
nah,
a
nah, nah.
defense.
But let me tell you something. Vance Joseph is he and my Steve Spagnuolo category of defensive coordinators. And what I like crackhead defensive coordinators. They just call a bunch of random shit and it is work. No, like Vance is called just like Varusi against like the Bucks, but he called a 2-man rush and still is getting pressure. Like that's oh man, I love Vance every bit of my heart. I hope he stay with us for at least 2 more years. Y'all can laugh all you want. I don't care. This is a Vance Joseph tribute. That man been through a lot with our franchise, and it's good to see him turn it around.
Next game. Let's go.
Y'all can laugh all you want, but
No, he
literally,
told he
like,
just
I don't
made his
care. I
facial
don't
expression.
care.
I gotta stop looking at the
I
screen,
tell
dog.
Angelo for real. When he's in there, I say, boy, Vance really turned his career around. Because even last year, if you remember last season, they
Yeah,
was calling for him to go at the beginning of the season. But
I
yeah.
mean,
Because
like I say,
Sean Payton was telling him find your defense.
no, but like I say, the last season, you all really ramp it up on defense. I could give it to you.
mhm.
Yeah,
Cause
Vance is the
no, you
reason
know
we
what I
went
really
in the
think
losing
happened
streak against the Chiefs.
After our game, you all really say, boy, we can't allow no shit like this ever again. So you all really step it up.
That's 70 Burger. Right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I could give it to you.
A bad loss will do that to you.
All
So,
right, traumatized for
Chrissy, I gotta let you start this off. Well, we already talked about the Vikings and the Packers. I'm gonna skip that. Um, Carlton Steelers, though, what going down with that?
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco is correct.
Broadway Joe, boy,
Chrissy,
the
I gotta let
real,
you go.
the real
Flacco
Broadway
channels
Joe,
into Baltimore days.
boy. Um, I first of all for the Steelers, I want to know what they're gonna do at QB next game because
What you mean?
Fields,
They
Fields
sticking
look
with
a
Fields.
shaky,
Fields,
but they
they
stick
stick
with
with
Fields.
Fields. Yeah, bro.
They
They
stick
got
with
three
little
and
Field.
zero with Fields,
But he just looking rough. But I don't know like what the temperature is over there. I don't really care about the Steelers to be honest. But Colts, but they got to do something with. I don't know like Anthony Richardson, but he just too injury prone. But like
He too reckless.
yeah, like he's get hurt too. But all right, this what they do. This what happened. He get hurt right on a play. They just sit down, must see for one plate, and he come in the game, they get hurt again. They make him run, or he choose to run,
Yeah,
whatever
they
happened.
QB draw.
I
Yeah,
That's
read,
a dumb play
I
call too.
read about that. They said our offensive coordinator need to get fired.
I telling you, but he almost dead. So he had to leave the game. Good thing they had the best show they ever played football as their backup.
You forget about
Because
Manane, boy.
Oh
What
yeah,
Montana?
that's the second best.
Uh,
It's yeah.
And
So
Burrows.
no, he third. He ain't ready for Flacco.
Burrows.
But yeah, but all jokes aside, though, yeah, that was a good game. I expect when I see Flacco join the game, I expected him to win.
All right. What about you, Vado?
Yeah, I going to say Flacco saved the day, man. That's. I didn't watch too much of that game. I can be honest, but from what I saw, everybody was up in arms about the play, the flag on Minka Fitzpatrick, because apparently, uh, well, the Colts was up 17 nothing. Steelers came back, made it 17-10, and they were uh, on third down. They got the stop, but Minka running towards the receiver. He pull up, but he still running the receiver. The ref throw the flag. He didn't hit him helmet, the helmet or nothing. He hit him with the shoulder. The ref threw the flag. That was a big um thing. They was I think Tomlinson was talking about that this morning or whatever. He said he chose a slick shot. He's like New York didn't agree with the call either, meaning the NFL head office didn't agree with what the ref said. So they say, that changed the momentum of the game because Flacco, after that penalty, they get him another first down. And Flacco going and take them for 7. So that was 24-10 at that point. And the Steelers never catch back up. So I- um I think that was a big momentum changer. But in all, like to be honest, the Steelers only get the 17 points. So I believe Flacco's could find a way to win that game anyway, because he done us up 17-10. He probably would have scored a field goal or something to win the game. So in Flacco we trust, me. It is what it is.
But I mean, y'all think Flacco good enough to be a QB1 on a team right now?
No.
Yes, but he done proved that last year.
I don't
What
know
game
why.
though?
I don't know why you know one pick him up. I saw he could ball on the Raiders or something.
I think it's a case of not saying he can't do it,
That's
but
true, no?
maybe he's like maybe this role is best suited
Maybe he can't
for him.
sustain it.
Maybe he
Maybe
don't want to.
because he should have been QB1 on the Browns too, probably.
But like I tell you, all the Browns couldn't keep him because the minute Deshaun started struggling, everybody can start calling for him. And they owe Deshaun too much money. They gotta pay him. They gotta play him.
Yeah, that's true.
True. What about you, Trey?
Ah, boy, this is just one of them games. Shout out to Justin Fields still though. He balling. I like it. Uh he just needed to change the scenery like I always can say. But that's why the drive like bring up that topic. I feel Joe is all of him. I don't care what none of y'all say. Jordan proved us
No.
he could win. He could come off the bench and win. If I'm the Browns make the playoffs last year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't make the playoffs without them.
that's true.
So if let's just put this out there. Let's say Richardson get hurt again at the midpoint of the season and Flacco come in and they make wild card. They could possibly win a game just based on defense and the offense. They could win a game. But
Okay.
I will say this though. As far as the offensive play calling on the Richardson injury, that's just pure stupidity. The man just get mollywopped and limp off the field. The first play call you can call is a QB draw. And then you can act like this the who defense I
They,
could say.
they tell you some of these niggas be playing Martin, boy.
Like you acting like this the Cardinals defense or the Rams defense where you might break free. This the Steelers you playing. They out for blood and you playing right. From I see that boy try slide and he get hit, they say yeah that one out. He ain't coming back. But anyway, Like Chrissy say, just hope he ain't injury prone.
All right. Hey, Bernard, you close us out.
Yeah. Um, it's very good to see Joe Flacco block playing again. Uh, just like everybody said, was not a fan of that play going with Anthony Richardson when he was clearly hurt. I don't know who even clear him to put him back in.
You know who
Um,
declare him.
yeah, yeah,
They get that call from upstairs. But he put that fucking nigga back in this game.
yeah, they gotta be careful. They
That's
gotta
it.
be careful with Anthony Richardson too because he ain't out of the woods yet in terms of development. I think he still got a lot more work he have to do from a cerebral standpoint because you got all the arm strength in the world, but you got to
Yeah.
put that ball on you got to put that ball on the money and know and read defenses and all that.
Wow.
Chain Steichen can't do it all the time. But yeah, to me, this game was less about Pittsburgh losing and more of Indianapolis winning. I thought it was just a good win for Indianapolis. Pittsburgh couldn't they tried, but they couldn't do much against them as expected. So yeah,
But
just a good solid game though.
but realistically too, Joe Flacco still know the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. And that too far off removed from playing in Baltimore. He played against TJ Watt, right?
Yeah. Well,
So
no, well, did he? Yeah,
he
he
should
did.
have, eh?
Yeah, because
Went up.
TJ joined the league in what 2016, eh?
Yeah, but TJ been here a minute now. JJ still was in the league and then doing fuck.
And
Who?
Derek what?
Correction,
Who the
he just
nigga
stopped
is,
in
boy?
2017. Sorry,
He's still on the Steelers? Where he is? I don't know.
Who's
no,
Derek Watt, boy?
he oh, retired.
Yeah.
They little brother.
Boy, I'm so fucking mad, boy.
Yeah, but
You ain't know it was a third what, boy?
it's
What you
JJ,
talking,
Derek,
boy?
and TJ.
He
What
was on the
is?
Steelers.
What? He's playing for the Chargers, but he got time the Steelers
What Derek used to play?
full, full, full back.
Never.
I
Yeah,
was like Giannis brothers in the NBA.
he was
Oh
the honest.
Jesus!
No, but he
No,
has
Them,
two good
He
brothers.
was
them
he was
niggas.
no. I lie, he ain't even the honest because at least the honest still in the league.
Barely.
I
barely, bro.
mean, ain't no barely wherever you honest go the boy go there in the contract. Again, you the fine, Benny.
Real low.
What about the next two? I see Costas. He get his ring from the Lakers and he just gone. And
Yeah, that's
then
all
uh,
the brother needed. He
and
ain't
then
needed nothing
and
else.
then the next one he gonna make it from the G League.
Let's be real, yo. We only
Niggas.
get room from one brother. We can't allow too much neptoism in the league. They then allowing Bronny in.
I think Costas going to ring in whatever they can do. Just not.
Whatever. I mean, they just aren't as good as the Holiday brothers. Um, only
What?
Only
the
one good
Holiday.
holiday, brother.
Aaron ain't
I
that
lie.
good, boy.
Justin is not that bad.
That boy who
No,
won
he
He's
ain't
Denver,
that
horrible.
bad. Yeah.
he helped cost them lose too. Honestly.
Yeah, that's Justin.
Aaron and Justin is trash, boy.
Between him and Reggie, garbage.
That's all right. They got Westbrook now. So
More
what
garbage.
so Trey, I gonna let you kick it off. I want to talk about the Bears versus what is this? Bears versus the Rams.
I kind of mad at this one. I wanted the Rams to win. I didn't know what Matthew Stafford was doing. But I will say this though: the Bears defense actually looked legit.
Real.
Like no fucking around. Like Jalen Johnson is top five corner in this
Jesus.
league, probably top three. Uh, I give it a slick underrated player on that team, Jaquan Brisker. He is be flying. But that's a game the Rams should have won. Caleb is trash to me. I can die on this hill too. This another hill. I ain't never coming off this. He's trash. 'Cause
Wow.
they do Justin Fields part. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like him. I just don't like the way he talk. I don't like the way he walk. Not like he paints his fingernails. I just don't like him.
Hate, 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 hate,
Yeah.
hate, hate.
But that, but us, but
Okay, Kendrick.
no,
I
but a
hate the way that
separate,
you
but a
walk, the way
separate
that you
thing,
talk, I hate the
a
way you
separate
dress.
thing. What I wanted to say, I feel that what we can see a lot is plenty of these QBs in the league get recycled because plenty of them can land in bad situations when they really ain't bad quarterbacks. That's just how I feel. Like case in point, the Sam Darnold, Justin Fields, who else I could say balling in a different situation?
Gino.
Wiggins, yeah, Gino, Matt Stafford winning one, Jared Goff.
Oh,
Even though
Jared Goff
Goff
been
wasn't
good.
in a bad
No,
situation, it
Yeah,
just
but
wasn't good for him.
yeah.
yeah, I
But
think. Yeah, you saying about? I'm sorry.
I'm going to say, I don't know if you all heard Dion's honest comments, but basically, that man say he willing to pull a Eli for Shador, meaning if a team want to take him what they don't want to go do, they ain't going to call. Because he
I
say
don't
Like
blame him.
he ain't
he
let
better
his
get.
son get in no situation like that.
I
Sound like
mean,
he ain't
I
coming to Jacksonville then.
no,
No.
definitely not. But I don't blame him
Wow, that's a good
because
throw.
realistically, you only setting yourself up for failure. Because if you go to this team and you don't work out when you're supposed to work out, or people saying you're supposed to work out, you ain't gonna never get luck at the same. Case in point, Josh Rosen.
But
Who?
I ain't gonna lie though, a lot of dudes I see they just end up getting a second chance, you know.
Yeah,
Like
but that's how much later down it is. Look at
Yeah,
Gino get it way down the line.
I
This
understand what
Sam
Oh
Trey
Donald
wow.
like
saying.
third or fourth team.
I understand what Trey's saying because, but at the end of the day, when the league get a certain way, when they start looking at you a certain way, they ain't gonna never look at you how they used to look at you before. Which means you ain't gonna never get no $200-300 million contract like what these niggas getting. Yeah, Sam
Yeah,
Darnold, Sam Darnold could get a solid contract right now for he playing, But like how Angelo Storm with 40 million a year, never.
no,
They
no.
probably offer him somewhere between 20,
20 something.
20 to 30 million, bro. And
And
that could be like, if you put on 4 years, that's like 100 and something million. Like, bro,
man,
Dion, I sure Dion, when his son be in a position to get a $300 million contract, because that's where things headed in a little while. So why would I put him in a bad situation where he trying to get a second chance later on in his career, then you all finally give him an okay contract? No, no, no. I
yeah,
want him to be in a position to make 300 million.
I think he see that George, that Parker situation, he probably won't be like that. Boy get paid quick, boy.
Well, you don't call your boy name me.
No way, cause already like March.
You ashamed of him now? Go ahead. You ashamed, Bavado? Oh Lord. Which game we on? So Bernard, hold on, Elliot, you just start. Chrissy, let me get your thoughts. Right on it, man.
Just same game. All right. But I mean, I don't like Caleb Williams neither, but look like every game he getting better. So I mean, you can see how that go with him.
Rams defense shitty, boy.
I just was gonna say Rams, they injured bad. Like every week I seeing like their inactives, like they injured, bro, and their offense could be way better. Stafford missing his weapons. Your boy jamming though. That's 2-2 on their team, right?
Yeah, Adwell.
2-2's on it. Yeah, he bad, but he missing Puka. He missing Cup. I think Cup
Yeah,
is
yeah.
out.
I was about to ask, is Cooper Cup still in the league?
Yeah,
I
but
think
he always
he said it's
injured
a
now.
beast.
On the injured reserve.
He
He
said it's
had
a
a
beast. Yeah.
he sold to the devil. How the hell this season to go on the run? Nah, he fuck.
That was one of the best seasons ever for a wide receiver, but
And he ain't gonna never do it again.
Nope.
Yeah.
no, But yeah, but Stafford missing any weapons, but they could be way better than they are right now. But they just gotta go through it. Every team gotta go through some kind of injury. Think of that's just football. So, well, shout out to the Bears though. They looking okay. I thought it's gonna be complete trash, but they look okay now.
All right, cool. Vado, what about you?
Um, Basically everything they say, but the only thing I'll say is, about defense. When I'll Trey bring up their defense, because To me, Chicago is one of them teams where defense is like one of these staples. Like I wouldn't put them on the Steelers level, obviously, because they don't hardly win that much. But you check the Bears' history. One thing they can do is find a way to put a good defense on the field. So that don't surprise me. But yeah, the Rams injured. He missing all he weapons. I got to give a big shout out to DeAndre Swift though. He had a hell of a game. He had 93 yards on 16 carries, and he had 7 catches for 72 yards. He lighted
Yeah,
up in fantasy, and I really think he was a big reason that they won. Um, he looked all right. He had one touchdown, 17 or 23, and for
draft,
157 yards. I mean, so basically that let me know he's showing a lot of checkdowns,
draft,
screens or whatever. But
slants.
yeah, I guess he do what he had to do to win the game. But yeah, the Rams injured. I believe if they was healthy, it would have been a different story. But the Bears win.
All right, Bernard.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I felt there was a lot of pressure. Even though a lot of people saying a lot of pressures on the Rams, I think a lot of pressures on the Bears, in my opinion. This is a good little matchup for them, even though the Rams really banged up along the offensive line and at wide receiver. It's still decent performance for the Bears. Pleased to see that. But I, one thing for the Rams, though, I think if I was them, one thing I take away from this game was they got to be very happy with what they see from Braden Fisk and Jared Verse, their top two picks in the draft. Them two boys was they were screaming off the line of scrimmage all the game. So that was a very good sight to see. And Rams, they in a re rebuilding mode. They like retooling almost. They just got to get everybody back healthy again.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. So let me see.
Oh, by the way, and they got to get better at the corner. My God.
You know what I think it is? We just draft too much light skinned brothers on defense.
That's for offense. The light skins for offense, but you need them
Real
dogs
why,
on
boy.
defense.
We just draft like all these pass rushers. We get all them light skinned boy. Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips, Sock Sealer.
I ain't touching this topic right now. So
We ain't
no,
got no real
no,
niggas
What do you
on the
mean? Because if
line,
y'all
boy.
don't want, if y'all don't want Bradley Chubb, y'all can send him back to Denver,
Once you send him back the first round.
And no,
yeah, it is.
See? Price of the brick gone up times two, my boy.
so so the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Philadelphia Eagles 33-16. Vado, no, you know what? Bernard, I can let you kick it off. What going down?
Pendas.
what going down is Eagles suck. What else is new? Been praying on their downfall ever since they gonna wet the bed against Kansas City in the Super Bowl. I hope they lose every game every week for the rest of the year until Sirianni get fired. Like that do it. Oh my god. It was a good nice, but it was a nice bounce back game for the Bucks after that cutouts we gonna put on them last week. Um, yeah, Mike Evans was back to Mike Evans form. Chris Godwin make a lot of big time plays in passing game. They finally give him Bucky Irvin more touches. Pause. Uh, and the pass rush. Todd Bowles was just telling his front seven, get Jalen Hurts. And they get him again and again and again and again. You see, it was such a good game that even Tori crying just to freaking think about it. But it's just a good game, boy. I like to see when the Eagles get their ass beat.
All right, Vado, what you got to say?
Well, um, I heard an interesting stat a couple of weeks ago. I shared it in the group, but I didn't say it on the podcast.
I'll be right back, gents. I'll keep.
Yeah, and they were saying that Jalen Hurts with AJ Brown is like 28-8. His stats is like or
Marking it.
Hall of Fame level. It starts basically is on par with Mahomes and with Mahomes at his best. And they say without AJ Brown, his stats so pedestrian. I forget what they used in the example. It ain't no one good. It is like that's how big the fall off is when he don't have AJ Brown. So
So
imagine no AJ Brown, no Devontae Smith, and with the old lineman name who's missing.
um, shit, man, I can't even remember. Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson. That boy was in. To me, I don't even know if his head was in that game. But like,
He just show up for the check.
yeah, that's what it seemed like. Like he was zoned out. Like, bro, I ain't got my best players. Let's just play the game and get out of here. Like,
Yeah, let's just finish the game and don't get injured. That's all.
So that's why he's saying like if these niggas is play like this, why niggas is always try. That's why I gotta take it from my boy so much, man.
who?
We know what Tua look like without weapons. You put trash around anyone, you can't expect to look good.
Mm-hmm.
You see it, especially if they're no real true veteran. Even if you put Josh around Rogers, he might win you a few games, but eventually that ain't gonna be enough. So
Yeah.
how you expect anyone to be productive without capable? But now, to your point, Bavaro, that's just still asinine. Because you still gotta be able to be a competent quarterback if you down your two best wideouts. Because even look at Tua without head. Them couple games he out already ball out actually. Niggas wasn't expecting Tua to look the way he looked. Granted, we lost a couple of games, but Tua still look relatively good. So
And
you gotta be confident.
he fumbled the ball twice too, and he lost one. So I don't know what's going on with him, but
He
he
probably trying to get Nick fired for Drew.
Nick gone this year. I might say that now. That boy, he barely survived last off season. He gone. Because they ain't in this round. Like, even if they somehow stumble into the playoffs, they getting home early. Like, they ain't gotta worry about no Super Bowl, no NFC championship, none of that. They getting home. And Baker Mayfield, another good game. Like, he really adding to his resume. 30 or 47, 347 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, you can't complain. No interceptions. Uh Mike Evans had a solid game. So I think all in all, like they say, it was a good bounce back game after last week because we really shut them down. They couldn't do nothing. So they was
You
itching.
already feelings.
Yeah, they was itching to come back out and kill somebody this week. So they do what they had to do.
So y'all can tell me if I'm not wrong. Mind you, I could Google it. I just don't feel like it. But Baker and Baker was a part of that draft where like the first top five picks were like QBs or something like that. Well, not the first top five, but it was a QB heavy draft. I remember it was Baker, Sam Darnold too, Josh Rosen. Um,
Lamar.
Josh Allen and Lamar though.
Yeah, Josh Allen and Lamar.
And that means Mahomes is in the draft too, eh?
No, he get drafted 2017.
Josh Allen,
Yeah,
Sam
that was
Darnold,
the five. That was the five authorities say just now.
yeah,
Josh.
I remember that because it was just like really QB heavy. So
Bill's really fucking stupid, I know.
Funny story though. You wouldn't tell me going into that draft. You wasn't gonna tell me Josh Rosen was gonna be one of them ones.
I thought so.
I ain't gonna
I
lie
was
to you,
dead
bro.
wrong.
But
He was
it ain't the
scoring.
fact that you dead wrong, you know. It's the fact that he gone in a fucked up situation with a coach that just didn't believe in him in the get go.
Yeah, you
But
know, that's one.
why y'all didn't believe in him then?
Man, you can't see what's happening. Niggas was just passing him around the tank.
Whoa.
Who,
No more.
who
but
draft
but
Rosen? Cardinals or Dolphins?
Cardinals,
Cardinals. And then
Cliff,
they trade
Cliff,
him.
Cliff had a plan, but you could have seen Cliff coming there saying, "But I want Kyler Murray." No more.
Yeah, and
Like
then they
I
took him
like
to
my opinions in that draft was very different with Josh Rosen and Josh Allen. I thought Josh Allen was gonna be in a bus. I ain't there real life. I was boy that I was dead wrong.
I think I'm gonna save that for a topic for like a later week. I think that'll be a very interesting topic moving forward. We could do like a redraft, because hindsight is 2020.
I got plenty of them to do.
Yeah, like I see it also great in basketball. We call
Damon
teams,
Jordan.
dumb for not drafting a certain player
It's
how
more
they are now. But like a lot of these dudes, they weren't that good in college. So like, what potential were these scouts and
No,
these
I
GMs
wish I
but
wish
going
they
ask
could
off?
yourself
let us
this.
I wish they could
Ask
let us
yourself this,
redraft
right?
for the last 5 years.
All right.
I hear you,
If
Bernard.
all us as GMs reach out, and let's say now, for instance, I get the 32nd pick in this draft. All y'all get top 5 picks, right? Or like say it dispersed. Like three of y'all get top 10, one of y'all get a top 15. And I come to y'all and show y'all, boy, I want y'all pick. Y'all probably know the person I am, right? Why you think it is I trying to jump that far to get that person? Who think I can just I don't care if you give me a boatload of shit to get this pick. That's how niggas get screwed over sending Mahomes to Kansas City, essentially. They gifting these niggas great players, bro.
I'll never forgive Chicago for that.
But
Chicago had one job.
you can't but you gotta make sense, but you can't. That's like Panthers. You screw yourself sending a boatload of picks for Bryce Young and Nala.
I
Mm.
don't put that on Bryce though. That team just a
No, I ain't put
house.
it on Bryce. I put it on him. But that's what they trying to say. Like,
Whoa.
might know me. That's what I say on it, right? I mean, the organization. But yeah. No, but dog, like, that just, them niggas, they incompetent, but
I
you
ain't gonna
got to
lie though.
think, man.
I ain't gonna lie though. If I had one draft back, I wish we would have never traded for Russell Wilson, and then we would op up and get on boy Stroud. You can imagine CJ Stroud with Sean Payton going against Mahomes. Oh Lord, that would have
That's
been
what
a
you wanted in.
But I
yeah,
wish we
but
didn't draft Trayvon Walker.
That's what you
We
want
could have
on
get
that.
it. We could have get Adon Hutchinson.
I'll never forgive you all for that either.
Yeah, but nah, anyway, that's a
I
story for
mean,
another.
like I saying, that's just my thoughts on these redrafts in terms of like, for example, not to go back to basketball, but I will. Giannis was the 2013 draft, the number 17, I think,
Yeah.
probably like that. The thing is, right?
Jokic
That's
going to second round that draft and all.
but the thing is, right?
During commercial break.
The 2013 draft is known as one of the worst drafts of all time. So, and Giannis wasn't that like, oh yeah, man, yeah, let's draft this franchise player. I think the second or the fourth pick was who? Victor flipping
He's number two, I think.
yeah, flip
All the
like
people.
yeah, like Oladipo, like
But
the fuck.
injuries cost him, though.
No, but still, even right at his peak, he still wasn't playing like a second draft pick. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
boy. He carried LeBron James to 7 games, but no more.
That was Braun after
I don't care.
You
after
mean in
he traded.
Indiana?
Yeah,
And
With
he's
IG
and he's all
Diamond?
and
yeah,
he's all NBA. And
But
then
let's be real though. If you
like
go
third
back
Back to
and
team.
back
watch
all in.
that series, if you go back and watch that series, them niggas supposed to win game 6, but the refs swing them. But that's the
LeBron got
topic for another day.
That's a
LeBron
topic
got
for another day. I
LeBron got
wanna,
IG, but
But you don't got much number two picks who's be that good. You know,
yeah,
all of them
but
are
that 2013 draft wasn't all
That's
that.
true too, boy, Chrissy, boy. That number 2 pick is be cursed in a way.
telling you.
What I was gonna say? Where is it? See it right here. Yeah. The Commanders, who are 3-1 now, beat the Cardinals. Sorry, they didn't beat them. They cut their ass 42-14.
Jesus Christ, that's the score for Joe.
That's the score. Trey, let me get your thoughts
You
on
know,
that.
and glitch, boy.
No, sir.
My lord. All I gotta say is Jaden Daniels is who your dog Caleb Williams was. And Kyler Murray need to get it together. Okay? Throw the ball to Marvin Harrison on every play. I don't care if he triple DM, throw him the ball. We need them fantasy points. Other than that, the Commanders look like they trending up.
Yeah, they
Scary,
three.
scary.
Yeah, they 3-1, Jared. They
And like I said, the defense good, but they had a lapse against the Bengals last week. But that has happened.
it's
Going up
happening.
against Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, that can happen. But Jaden Daniels, I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the young QBs who come in the league in the past 3 years, I'd rank him as CJ Stroud than him.
Okay.
Now,
Okay. What about you, Bernard?
Uh, Jaden Daniels. That's all I gotta say. He was my number one quarterback in the draft, and he proven himself as the reason why I believe that he. I thought the Cincinnati game was a nice little test for him, but go against a very technically sound but still underwhelming from a talent perspective Cardinals defense. I was very happy to see what I saw from him, and I think I hate to admit it, the Commanders actually got themselves a quarterback now after 4 games.
Okay, cool. What about you, Chrissy?
Yeah, but I get to hear about this all day, the day after, talking about the Washington. So I basically watched this game over the next day. But yeah, by Jalen Daniels, see balling. I see I see, must see for the last 2 games and a half or 3 games or something like that. They ain't even punt the ball, but yeah, I think they score on every trip or something like that. So that offense humming, you know. Um, I want to see a little bit more from Daniels to see if like he really is who I think he is. But so far, he balling out. Cardinals had me fooled. I thought
Mm.
I think it's one of them first games
Oh
when
wow.
they murder one team. But I mean, I like
The Rams.
a while back that was the Ramsey. Yeah, but yeah, saying they look good, but I mean
Yeah, they
they
murdered the
don't look that good.
Rams.
I used to hate, like, not hate, but I never used to like Kyler Murray any game. And then that game say, hold on, this might be, he turn around, he get Marvin Harrison, he get these dudes and stuff like that. But the same old Kyler Murray I thought he was, but yeah, man.
Jaden might be Robert Griffin 2.0.
If he never get injured,
Yeah.
hopefully he don't get it. Hopefully he don't get
no,
injured.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, but you can see
RGG was never this good, so stop it.
no, that's why I say 2.0.
Okay.
Lotto, you can close it though.
Yeah, just a biggie bark off them. No, Jaden Daniels is it, bro. He is it. 26 of 30, 233 yards, one touchdown. He did throw an interception, but, you know, he earned the right to do that after the way he been playing these last 2 games. Brian Robinson Jr., he really had a good game. 21 carries, 101 yards, and a touchdown. So their running game solid, passing game solid. Defense step up and had a good game. I After what Joe Burrow do to them, I was expecting the Cardinals. I had Washington to win the game, but I was expecting the Cardinals to score more. I was expecting a shootout. But Kyler, this man averaged 6.5 yards a throw. I don't know what's happening there. What's the point of you having Marvin Harrison Jr. and y'all ain't stretching the field? You also got James Conner, who you could throw it throughout the backfield. So I don't understand what's happening there. Um, they really need to get that figured out because they should be doing much more on offense than what I see in. Because, like Chrissy said, that game against the Rams, and then even if you go back to the game against Buffalo, but they lost, which was the first game of the season, that was a shootout. Buffalo had to come from behind him in that game. So I don't know how you get to 14 points. Washington defense, like their defense ain't that great. So either Kyler regressing or they need to look at the play calling and open the playbook some more.
You need to stop playing
Call of
Call
Duty.
of Duty. Call of. So I could touch on this briefly. And Vado, me and you, we was watching this in Grove, slightly. That's the my bad. That's the Chiefs versus the Chargers, man. Vado, I could just let you go right on this. What happened? The Chargers. When I walked in Grove, Kansas City had 0. Los Angeles had 10. The final score was Los Angeles 10 and Kansas City had 17.
Um, Kansas City defense. I think
That's the only thing saving them this season, to
they,
be honest.
yeah,
Well, I wouldn't say the only thing.
they turn it up. They turn it up, and they carry over from last year. I think they looking really impressive. J.K. Dobbins after everything he do to everybody else couldn't do nothing with them. 14 carries for 32 yards. So once they stuff the run game, there ain't nothing much Herbert could do. Herbert, like, he's a glorified game manager, 50 million dollar game manager at this point. So ain't nothing much he could do. The Chiefs didn't look too impressive. I mean, one show for 245, which was cool. But
So 17 points.
Kelsey get back on track, but only because Rice get hurt. And to me, that was the even though they win the game, that was a huge loss for them. And just watching Patrick Mahomes do the press conference this morning, and even after the game, he's still sick. He's still sick about causing Rice to get hurt because he threw an interception, and as the Chargers player was running back, they was trying to tackle the guy, and him and Rasheed Rice collide. So it was a big collision, and uh, Rasheed Rice knee gave out. So right now, I'm almost feeling guilty over that. He was like, "Man, if I didn't make that mistake, I'd still have my receiver." So that was a big loss for them, but we'll see how that goes moving forward.
All right, cool. Anybody else want to chime in on this game before I move on to the? I'm not talking about the Raiders and the Browns. I'm not. I'm just going to talk about the Ravens. And like I did ask, I just going to talk about the Ravens and Bills next. But anybody else you want to chime in on Chargers Chiefs?
Ain't nothing to say, but that was the slowest fast, man.
Yeah, he's straight. I don't want to talk on the
Chiefs win, bottom line.
All I gotta say is Chargers are supposed to win that game.
They ain't supposed to do a fuck. What happened? Was supposed to happen, man.
I really thought they was gonna actually win that game. But Patrick looked like garbage at the beginning. But I mean, he basically looked like garbage. Or, not garbage, but he ain't look himself all season.
And
Okay.
that's
After he
how he
take
was lost, yo.
after he take out Rice knee, I was like, yeah, but these niggas can lose. Everything going
I
bad for
gotta
them, and they
drop
still lose.
Rice now in fantasy.
Boy, I ain't dropping him yet. I waiting to get the word. If they ain't dropping the snooze yet. They have some kind of hope that it ain't that bad. And he might come back this year.
But
Mm.
it ain't looking pretty,
All right. So next game, I want to talk about.
the belt the ass.
But now I can let you start this off. The Bills versus what our wife is. The Bills versus the Ravens. This was a good headliner game. I
I
watched
was gonna say this is no good game.
we expected it to be good.
I
Uh,
ain't gonna lie, I expected it to be closer, but
We all
Like
did.
Josh Allen fall into similar traits. He's trying to give Ravens defense the ball all night. They just didn't want it.
Uh,
I ain't gonna lie. They one player dropped 2 picks. Uh Overall, Buffalo defense looking shaky. What I'd say I to say. James Cook look nice though, no more. Aside from everything, he look consistent. But one thing with Red's ugly head this game, Josh Allen missing a number one receiver. A true number one. All up playmaking, shifty shitting and work all the time.
this this play right here.
But yeah,
This
Maybe,
this really killed him.
maybe they give Josh Allen and gave Davis back, play.
The mom and the hard nearly give out trying to catch Henry. Ah Lord.
Boy, as they scared farmland, boy.
But
Don't be.
Andrews need the request for trade too. He ain't
Yeah.
producing and the dog but Kyle Pitts 0.0. Check Mark Andrews.
We getting to the subject soon.
all right.
But I will say this though, Tori. Baltimore getting back to who they really are. They go. This is what happened when they run the ball. I don't know why they keep trying to pass it like they freaking Kansas City or something. Just run the ball, stay true to who you are.
They can
I
pass
expect
next
it.
game. Watch the white.
Because Baltimore problem. Baltimore was one of my frauds in the sense where they better than the record. Like you see, they was 1-2 entering the game there. They been way better than 1-2. They way better than that. So it was a good statement win for them against a pretty good, respectable team. Sunday night prime time is what I want to see. Baltimore playing the way Baltimore should.
Jesus.
This what was killing me. I don't say the boys completing all type of dimes, but yeah, he's watching more screens get tossed.
Otto, speaking of you, let me get your thoughts on the game.
Well, Jerry Henry,
Yeah.
199 yards. Now I got to give him his props because I didn't think. I thought he was slowly. What I say the other day? He's slowly climbing
Decline
down
it.
the cliff. Yeah, he climbed back up the cliff last Sunday night because he destroyed them niggas. Yeah, Buffalo didn't look good all around. y'all just don't know.
They got crazy dog.
I was waiting on Tori. I was waiting on Tori to say so.
I watching the highlights, dog. Shit.
Yeah, Buffalo didn't look good at all. I could attribute that to Baltimore defense because I think they still have a pretty good defense. It just wasn't on full display during the first 4 games, but they got back to their identity on Sunday
That was a nice
against
play.
Buffalo. And yeah, like Bernard say, the Ravens get back to what they do. They run the ball. Lamar only had 18 pass attempts, but he had 2 touchdowns, which is most important for him. He moved the ball. They moved the ball through running the ball. He ran the ball too. He ran the ball 6 times for 54 yards. That's 9 yards to carry. And he passed the ball through the air 18 times, which ain't bad for him. Under 20, that's perfect for him, bro.
So under 20, they went, is what you saying. Don't let them throw the game away, is what you saying.
Depending on the game. Sometimes he might have to drove over 20, but he should be able to win those games too. It's just the fact that you take what the defense giving you. If the defense can't stop the run, why go away from the run?
True. True.
Touche.
Okay. All right. I feel you on that. Give me a second, right quick. Last thoughts? Oh, Jesus, that's another TD.
I'll leave it
Wide
with this.
open.
I hope the Eagles watching that damn tape today to see what happened when you use motion before you snap the ball. So letting your receivers just stand up and blink.
Ooh,
Use motion.
what
All
they
right.
motion and do? Another loss.
Well, yeah, that's that too.
All right, I feel so. Said that right there. Let me pull up the next topic right quick. That's us right on for the recap. Very quick. Angelo didn't respond. All right, that's straight. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, Trey, you was right.
I tell all you
Angelo
to
don't
come
want
that man.
Angelo he ain't want to take that smoke tonight, man. He said
Well,
catching
yeah,
preference.
he can't be running from the smoke, boy.
No, you can't.
He was depressed for
Okay.
real after those seconds.
Hey, Vado, I mean, like I didn't want to say nothing, but I hope you notice. Like he come there to grow with a fresh cut. I was like, oh, like, say okay. I was like, all right. I guess he okay.
Why when your team been historically dead, you gotta be humble, boy, because it's why your team can surprise you, but
I don't
Yeah,
think.
shit.
I
I
don't
mean,
think.
occasionally it's good to be delusional, but you gotta be also humble too.
He
I
always
telling you,
delusional, bro. He delusional every year. Every
That's
year. It
that's the
don't matter.
problem.
Oh,
I know
yo,
one thing.
we got
I know one
we
thing.
got Aaron Rodgers in it.
If
don't
they
call your
don't beat
donkey team, boy.
if they
Call you a
don't beat
donkey there.
if they don't beat Minnesota on Sunday, they in problems.
I
That's
ain't
all
gonna
I
lie
can
to
say.
you.
And
I
I
feel
think
like they
Minnesota
beating
might
Minnie.
murder them.
Yeah, right.
Because they
That
got Buffalo right
defense,
after that. That's 2-4 staring you in your face.
Boy, they didn't want that.
that's
No.
last place in the division though.
All right, so we could get right into the more fun topics now. Let me add this right quick. So, Vado, I want you to start us off. Name me your top three MVP front runners so far for the season. 3 weeks in. Sorry, 4 weeks in. 5 weeks in. 5 weeks in.
Hold on. All right, so my top three MVP front runners. Donald,
Right.
Josh Allen, and this one will throw you all for a little loop. But he's a rookie, but I still think he deserved to be there. Jaden Daniels.
Mm,
Okay.
not bad, not bad.
Okay. Let me Bernard, I come to you next.
My opinion, uh, yeah, just like what you say, just a little bit different. I don't really feel like, honestly, feel like still Josh Allen, Sam Donald, and C.J. Stroud. That's my three there. I was tempted to put in Lamar Jackson, but then it's like, yeah, nah,
Too soon.
yeah, too soon.
I love up some of them do boy.
Huh. Chrissy, let's go. Trevor Lawrence and who's the next two?
When if he say Trevor ain't leaving the set,
I promise you,
Wait,
if Shams was there, Shams, he was gonna say Herbert. I just want you to know that.
wait, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I never had Trevor Lawrence as no top three MVP candidate ever, but I got is season ended eight. Sam Darnold getting it. So he is number one. Number two, I got Josh Allen. And number three, it was a lot of thinking, and I hate to give him this on up, but I think CJ Stroud probably is number three. So I think that's the same thing as Bernard say.
Okay. And Elliot, you gotta say.
yeah. I guess Sam Darnold number one. I guess Baker Mayfield is number two.
Oh, okay.
I gotta give him a shout of credit. And Josh Allen ain't in my top three. So y'all can forget it. I can throw Jaden Danielson now. Just
So,
because the accuracy standpoint and the dual threat standpoint too. He's still
so,
up there amongst rookie leaders in rushing.
Right? Yeah, that ain't bad. I can't believe in 2024 we really talking about Sam Donald being the bet, like the
Yeah.
number one QB in the league right now.
And Baker.
and
Yeah,
watch
Real
out
shit.
the
I
Baker.
Yeah,
I I was gonna ask y'all because it's like okay, I see most people have the same names, but Elliot, Baker, Baker Mayfield, and no
Other
Sam
than
Darnold.
other
Sam
than the
Darnold and
other than
Geno
the
and Nick.
game against the Broncos, Baker really been playing great.
yeah. I ain't got you. I ain't problem with you having now.
Yeah, he was.
but no Josh Allen though.
You don't
He
like
That's
Josh
he
Allen?
been
that's a
playing
division rivalry 8. That's all that is.
that, and he been playing kind of pedestrian. If we could be honest,
He was a cold
O-
nigga. Bro.
other than
Without Dix,
the game against, all right, the game against us, he had how much touchdowns? Two.
Oh, 2 touchdowns and still terrible.
No, but
it's
I
like
just
that's
saying
what I just said. It's like okay,
he ain't
he
pass
just
with
had
that
two.
much yards. He ain't pass with that much yards. He don't, and he in top five in yards right now. Bacon in top five, and Bacon in top five in touchdowns.
So is Jalen Hurts.
So we ain't talking about Jalen Hurts.
True, true, true. Sorry. True. Sorry about that.
Why you trying to mess up the good list with everyone else of your man and try to throw that nigga in
I,
number
I,
one?
I just try to go off your criteria, but yes, you're correct. You're
You,
correct.
Jalen Hurts is a product of the environment and not in a good way.
You got to give him some
Somewhat.
accountability.
I
Some
thought you gonna say
accountability. Yeah.
credit.
No. Give him some accountability.
No, but he
You know.
trash, man.
True.
Normally, that throw he had to end the game in the Super Bowl, and I tell niggas he throw a duck. Niggas thought, oh no, with the offensive lineman step on his leg and this and that. But that nigga threw a duck. Case in point, I think it was this one game in this year, but I watch him throw a duck too, but you know, one step on his foot less. Jason Kelsey come from out of retirement, run on the field and step on his foot before he threw the ball. We just didn't see it. I'm honest, Josh, man.
Okay. So I see we all have the same. I asked the question what I want to ask. Chrissy, you can start this one off.
Jaguar, blow it up.
uh, uh,
Okay, Vado. Let me get your thoughts. Chrissy he already gave his answer.
Right, that should be everybody answer. Thanks for Travis, bro. That's it. It's over.
Okay, Vado, Chrissy, both of y'all say the Jaguars. Trey, what about you?
I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna spare Chrissy because he's my boy. I didn't want to say them, but it's between them and the Pandas. Blow that shit up, start from scratch.
Okay, so
Like Tavado say thank for drivers. Or Shador or something.
Yeah, I made the best team win. Well, let the worst team win.
Bernard, you?
Oh boy, this is the hardest question with you that I saw in the sheet what you sent earlier. But to me, honestly, even though they win last night, Tennessee wait, they ain't ready wait. They ain't ready for prime time.
That's a
I,
good. That's a good answer.
they
Man, fuck.
yeah,
They beat
I
us.
know Chris you probably a fan of that. But boy, Tennessee, they just ain't good, boy. I don't know what it is, they just ain't good.
They beat us, brother.
You know what they do? What they still never do? They fire Mike Vrabel. They ain't been good since.
Yep, I agree.
They had to find a sensible QB too.
No, what I just gonna say they should have never let go down ahead. If that's
Yeah.
what they can do, that's the fuck they can do. Shit.
You don't believe in Will Levis?
I wish he'd have stayed in that game. He'd have had a chance.
Really? You don't like
Sorry,
that?
bro.
Rudolph ain't competent enough, but at least he ain't stupid enough to throw the game away. Shit.
I feel y'all on that. So, next question, what I gotta ask. I saw, Vado, I saw you and somebody in the group. You always talking about this, like, and it just made sense for a topic. I don't know if it's the injuries or what's going on. Maybe one of y'all can explain it to me. The tight ends this season, man, they ain't really. I've been reading reports. They ain't really, they ain't like really making the news like that. Why do you think we talked about the QB struggle like in probably week two, stuff like that? What's going on with the struggle with these tight ends? Is they just hurt or they just ain't getting no touches?
Boy,
Uh,
I think that's like a reflection of the QB struggles. Honestly, the
Yeah,
passing yards low. You know, they another receiver on the field. Got some injured as well. But I mean, the passing just been subpar to start the season, in my opinion. So I think that's just a reflection of that. But once the passing and stuff improve, I think you will see more action from the tees.
well, I think, for instance, when we talk about the star tight ends, Kelsey, I believe Kansas City um, was expanding their offense. Um,
yeah, that's
Rice,
true.
Rice was the focal part of the offense. You see, as soon as he going on the other day, Kelsey started getting a bunch of targets, more targets than probably he had in the last two games combined. Um, and that been the case. Even if you go back to last year, he didn't get a lot of targets, but when the playoffs start, he become Travis Kelsey again, especially in the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie, Andrews of Baltimore, this spot going. Likely is the guy now. And I don't think I think likely doing all right. But Andrews, I think he lose confidence or something. I think this whole situation because he got injured last year and likely step up and did a good job in his absence. And I think now likely and Lamar have a connection, just like Andrews and Lamar had a connection. But now Andrews got to deal with the fact that he ain't getting targeted as much. The last two games, each he get one target. The other night, he had a wide open pass from Lamar. He dropped it, bro. And that's the last time Lamar targeted him for the night. So, I mean,
Lamar
like,
gold for that doodle.
yeah, I just think, like, mentally, he can't believe that mother flip behind the guy no more. It's likely he's get target. Um, so that's what it is there. But I still think we have some tight ends doing their thing. Jake Ferguson for the Cowboys, I think. Even I see Mike Gesicki getting some passes and Joe Burrow and all that. So
Yeah, Mike just
we,
second.
that's your old tight end, bro. Why you getting out of there?
Man, fuck that nigga, man.
I ain't gonna
You
lie,
ain't get,
when Ingram come back, maybe we can see some
But
action
that's
from the
another
tees.
nigga I
But
saw and drop off my DM too, but
I don't
and
understand how
then
you get into the warm ups, but
and they ain't played for 3 straight games.
but Goddard and Brock Bowers have some solid numbers as well. So that's just a few of that. But
Shout out
yeah,
Brock Bowers, man.
I
so
surprised Laporte ain't get no touchdown yet.
Josh.
but yeah, all the fantasy owners who draft Kelsey and Andrews disappointed. But I believe the Kelsey one, but the payoff. If they hold on them, I believe they can start to see some dividends.
This
All
might
right.
sound naive, but I think it's because of shell coverage. When niggas taking the top off the defense, I mean off the offense, then allowing you to up that deep threat. The underneath coverage getting better. That's just how I feel. Like the defense and the still catching up to the offense now too.
Yeah, but I feel like when Mahomes make it a point to get the ball to Kelsey, they can happen regardless.
See now
I don't
that
think
that
nobody can stop
yeah
that.
that different. That's more like that's more like Brady and Gronk.
Yeah. Or you speaking in generally?
Yeah, it's mean like as a whole on all
Okay.
the leagues. If you see it, nah, I ain't gonna lie. This some of the best defense been played in a minute.
All right.
Realistically speaking,
Yeah. Because
Right.
offense down across the board. I mean, passing offense definitely down.
yeah, horrible.
That's why Mel Kiper say let's ban two eye safety, bro.
But I mean, but it was getting torched for so much years though.
That guy playing what he doing over.
All right. And Bernard, you?
Honestly, from just what I've been seeing, man, it's just everybody just been going to their receivers more. Like I don't know if y'all notice, everybody in fantasy, like from at least from fantasy time, but like even in I had a league with my co-workers to work. Everybody having decent production from their wide receivers. It's the tight ends that's the problem. Like in no one outside of Dallas Goddard and Ning, but everyone tight end is garbage. Like me, I draw from Dalton. What do you name?
Well,
Uh,
Kid.
Dalton Kincaid.
oh,
But
that was
this
trash.
this dude, wait, if I get 10 points out of him, he had an excellent game.
No, but
Like
you going wrong because he sharing time with Dawson Knox did.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's true, but he's the only person who was left. Everybody going to grab tight ends early.
Brock Bowers doing me justice. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and they gonna take him right. Like before I go on and draft him, they take him. So I just end up stocking up on receivers. That's all I can tell you. Like all my receivers performing, everybody receivers performing really. So that's probably
Except
just what.
Tyreek and Waddle.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they just missing two.
I got
So,
two of them on the same team.
Ah,
so
Damn.
Bernard, while we talking about fantasy, and the fantasy league you with your coworkers, do you actually update that one and put people in as need because you don't do it in ours? So I guess
Wait, when you all do this fantasy thing, I never know when you all doing fantasy and then too regular late. So I don't even know which league I am part of and which site it on. I don't know if it's NFL, ESPN. I don't know.
it's the NFL. They playing you this week, by the way.
I gotta be Owen. Must see 4 by now.
Yeah, you trash.
Don't worry, but I in the same boat.
I got
so for the final topic for the night, and Bernard, since you're the last person to finish the last topic, I can let you finish this one, right? Because it's getting late. But still, without naming your top five, which QBs to you you have ranked from 6 to 10? And we can start.
yeah, this one was the toughest one. I was dreading this question all day, to be honest.
That's why I sent it first thing this morning. I say before Chrissy and Vado throw shade again at 2 o'clock right in the day, or Tori he ain't sent the topics yet. I say, all right, cool. I sent it at 7 o'clock this morning, and Angelo just messaged me.
Mustn't let that dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, my 6 to 10 is as follows. At number 6, I got Matthew Stafford. That was a tough one. I was fighting hard with that one. I wanted to put him in the top 5, but it's just 5 guys I ever had him. Right behind him, I got Jordan Love. Then I have Jared Goff, Dak Prescott, and Derek Carr.
I never.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. I was texting Angelo. So 6 is who? Stafford.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford.
7.
My 7 was Jordan Love.
Oh, Chrissy, you should be happy about that. 8.
8 is Jared Goff.
No, but you say Doc. Are you sure
No,
you say Doc?
you say Doc after that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Doc is
oh,
9.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
Jared
have
is
Goff. Okay.
Doc is 9, and Derek Carr is 10.
Derek Carr is 10.
Yep.
That one
Yeah.
tripped me out too, but I ain't gonna lie.
Yep.
See, the fun part about it is that I don't know your top 5, and you shouldn't tell me either. I'm just curious. Um, um, right now because I ain't hear Jalen Hurts, but okay.
Oh no. He ain't nowhere in the top 10.
Number
Why
one
you keep
overall.
bringing them
Don't
on
worry
name
about
up,
him.
boy?
He
He
ain't
paying you
nowhere.
in the slicky. Every
No
time
man.
he comes in, he name me
Jalen
and
after
something on the
2.
side.
All
Jalen
right.
behind 2 on my list.
So Chrissy, let me hear your top 5.
All right.
my top
So,
five,
sorry, not your top five.
The
Your
bottom
top,
five.
yeah,
my six to ten.
yes. Apologies.
The,
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
the bottom
Number
five. No
number
more.
six, number six. I had
Herbert.
nah. He ain't top six. Number six. I had oh, I had Brock Purdy actually. I had Brock Purdy number six. I
Man,
had what the hell I had? Oh, all right. I remember now. I got Brock Purdy number six. I had Jared Goff number seven. I had Dak number eight. I had C.J. Stroud number nine, and I had A Rod number 10.
Okay. Now I'm curious to know your top five too. I'm curious to know your top five too. Okay. All right. Cool. Trey, let me get yours.
number six. I can have to say you Matthew Stafford. Seven, Jared Goff. Eight. That's where it's getting tricky.
You got Tua.
No, but my boy injured. I can't be biased.
What if he was playing?
Man, if he's
Top
playing, they
five,
had him
boy.
numbers. They had him. He was my boy, Chrissy. He still wasn't getting him. But anyway,
Wow.
uh,
Number eight.
eight. I'd go. It's kind of shaky. I'd go Gino. I ain't gonna lie.
It's okay. We'll debate it later. I debating all your lists, but yeah.
Nine, I get Doc. Uh, 10, I get Jaden Daniels.
As a rookie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Okay. All right.
plenty niggas is trash this year.
Hey, hey,
And don't
this y'all.
forget they get them top three in MVP voting. So
All right, Vado.
All right. Well, body of work really is a part of my list too. So you don't see none of them young niggas on that. I mean, not like Jaden Daniels, sorry. Um, Six I go on with Purdy. Seven, Goff. Eight, A Rod. Nine, Stroud. And 10, have in brackets when he got AJ Brown, got Jalen Hurts.
Okay. So, Bernardi, I go back to you next, right? Sorry. Wrong one. I'm clicking on the wrong object. All right, cool. So, Bernard, let's. You had Stafford. You rated at six.
Right.
Goff at seven. I assume.
No, Jordan Love at 7.
Okay. Stafford, Love. Who
Goff at 8.
else? Goff,
Dak Prescott
Doc,
and Derek Goff.
and Derek Carr. Now, this is for the rest of y'all right on the panel. This is the opportunity y'all have to, I'll say, uh, critique it. What's your thoughts on his bottom 10?
I don't know how you don't have A Rod over Dark them and thing, boy. Dark and Car, A Rod better
the
than them niggas.
last segment coming late, man.
Okay. Chrissy Trey, what y'all guys say?
But
I
I
mean,
think our top 10. That's about it.
that's it.
Oh, y'all just saying why Derek Goff at 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have put Gino at that spot over
Yeah.
God.
Why you go
Why you
over?
got Derek? Why you got Derek Carr rating your top 10?
Mind
To,
you, I ain't gonna lie, I want to switch Gino from the sport I have him for judo because I just
to
realized I see
me,
Stroud.
like what did it for me was not just how guys playing this year, but like their
Last
talent
segment
level,
about
their
5
talent
hours.
level overall. I just
You
think
right.
them five guys better than the rest of the guys who was on the list.
Well,
For them and me, I gotta make a case to take any one of them off of that list. Like, for example, I have Kyler Murray as number 11. Who I taking at the 10? Who I taking from 6 to 10 to go put
You have
put
Kyler
Kyler-
Murray at 11?
Yeah, I got him at 11.
Who you have A-Rod, boy?
But never.
A-Rod at 12.
Oh,
I got A-Rod at 12.
Behind Kyler, boy, what Kyler do?
Kyler ain't bad though. That's the
But
thing.
these niggas paying y'all.
Kyler ain't bad. It's just
Come on.
that's just the
Kyler,
thing.
he ain't
My
got
list
me
is
though.
my list. My list is my list.
Yeah, of course, of course. So what we could do next is, all right, Chrissy, I can let you go next. Name your six through 10 once again.
All
Six
right,
is who?
Purdy,
Purdy,
Goff,
Goff,
Doc,
Doc,
Stroud,
Stroud,
and A-Rod.
and A Rod.
Please tell me why you all love Doc so much. I missing something.
Wait,
I just ain't get disrespect because he numbers similar to Mahomes' numbers. But he just can't win in the playoffs. But that's most of these niggas.
but the
Yeah,
QB
Doc
play just ain't
actually pretty
impressed me that
good
much
from a
this year.
talent perspective. It's just we playing for the Dallas Cowboys.
No, it's just he can't win in the playoffs. None of
Chrissy,
these niggas could win in the playoffs come like.
I noticed difference between yours and you. Bernard list, no Jordan Love. Well, he probably in your top five, but
Wait, I don't rate that nigga. But
I know that's what I'm saying. You ain't got no Derek Carr and no Jordan Love.
no,
Okay. Anybody else have a problem with Chrissy list?
Nah, not really.
Okay. So Trey, you go next, man. Uh, list them
Like I
off
say,
again.
I want to swap out Geno from that 8 spot and put Stroud.
Okay,
Because I
so
realized I say Stroud. And then I had to take with my top 5. And ain't no way he touching that. No
true.
way.
So who's your number six?
Uh, Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff at 7, CJ Stroud at 8, Doc at 9, Jaden Daniels at 10. I didn't know what y'all can crucify me for.
Now CJ Stroud at number 8.
I mean, he first season even a playoff game, even the division, and he balling so far. So
I got
Yeah,
a
don't
problem with
I
Stroud.
got
don't
Stroud. I
don't
got Stroud at 4.
what?
wait. Whoa, I got him as 9.
I ain't got him that high, man. But
You have Stroud as a top four.
Jaden Daniels
Yeah.
could move from the 10 during the season, but why have him 10 right now? Just like the high
'Cause he's a
destiny
rookie.
numbers. Rookie
Yeah,
aside, CJ Stroud was a rookie last year doing amazing things. And they had him gracefully sitting top 10.
Who's your? I mean, let me see if you have it. After 10, who's 11 and 12?
I'd have Rogers at 11 and at 12,
Kyler Murray.
never.
Okay, shit.
I'd never say that. But you gotta be doing it. At 12, I'd probably throw Gino there.
Okay, cool. That'll. Let's get you next, bro.
All right, so it's Purdy at 6, Goff at 7, A-Rod at 8, Stroud at 9, and then Hurts when he got AJ Brown at 10.
The only thing I saying, right? You know what they about to say in the slack.
Yeah, you know you all don't like Hurts. I figured
Yeah,
that
but
would be
why
the
he
yeah.
there? Why he there?
He don't belong.
Yeah, but he name just don't even sound like it's supposed to be there.
because,
But
like I
Oh,
say, I just go off body of work. So, nigga done been in the Super Bowl. Last year, even though he struggled, they started off hot. They didn't finish so hot, but they made the playoffs.
mm.
So, I looking at all that. I ain't just looking at how he playing right now.
So tell me something. When they start off hot, how is he playing? Because I remember him not playing so hot.
Who you
Also,
talking about now? Hurts?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that because I remember
He had a couple games he was struggling,
I
throwing
know
two
Mahomes was
interceptions.
struggling last year, but I remember us talking too much about Hurt struggling. Now he struggled towards the end. I ain't gonna lie about that.
That's
He
because the
struggled
struggle
towards
it
the
looked
end.
a little worse because it wasn't coming in like 300 passing efforts and yeah, it's coming in like you throwing a buck 50 with two interceptions now instead of 350 with three touchdowns and two picks.
Let me ask you this, right? Because Vado, you first. Let me ask you this: where do you have Dak? You
Doc,
saying he's not top 10?
Doc probably in 11, 12 spot. Two Gino, all them fighting in the bag there.
Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine.
Numero uno. Ah,
Numero uno. So, yo, Angelo, you there late, but we forgive you. What's good?
Sorry, but I had some stuff I had to do.
right,
I
That's,
promise I will
redeeming
make it.
you coming just to make it. All right, cool.
Well,
So,
well, well.
we on the last topic right now. Without naming your top five, which QBs you have ranked 6 to 10?
Wait, to be honest with you, boy, I didn't even take my time to think about that. But if I had to just name off the top of my, I'd say Doc.
No, now you got to say it from 6 straight to 10. So, who's number 6?
You got to give me at least a minute to put the order together. Hold on, give me a minute to put the order together.
I'll give you.
Why you think of that? Nigga did say you get a clean cut no. You go and get that clean cut for clean cut ass.
Hold on, Elliot. Let him think, dog. let
Nigga
him
let
think.
them think some more. Cause I know he
Boy,
ain't gonna
Pardo,
do
I
it.
was wrong. I didn't think Angelo was to show up, boy.
Boy, Angelo,
He must he's watching on the sideline and that would be
they
saying.
was trying to call you pussy, bait. Real dog. They say you wasn't going to show up. They was
That ain't me. I ain't no type of nigga.
exactly. Saying, here you are. Here you are. Um.
Okay, I just briefly doing it in my head. I think I could do it now.
Okay.
Uh, Six, right off the top of my head, I probably will say. I probably say right off the top of my head, I'll say right now, Donald. After Donald, I'll pick Daniels.
Okay.
Oh
That's a
wait.
6 and 7. What's
After
8?
that, I'll put Dax.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'd probably have put Kyler Murray.
At 9.
Yeah, I look at the top of my head right now.
No Jared Goff yet.
And then number 10, I would put.
Herbert.
I thinking about her, but I just want to make sure I just go to probably no Chino.
All right. So, me personally, I'll give you some grace because you just reached, but I'll let the rest of the panel critique you. Father, you have one serious look on your face. I mean, I can
No,
even give you the screen.
I really want to ask him like this your top this year 6 to 10 like who playing right now? You ain't taking body of work into consideration because when I look at my list, I looking at things you did in the past, not just how you playing now. So Sam Darnold could never be on my list personally because
No, I look.
that's
No,
just what he do
no,
this
I
year.
go. I when you all said this, I mean, if I remember, how Tori basically said it. He said,
That's how Vado doing it, but I didn't
"Oh,
I
phrase the
mean,
question like that. I
he
was
said
talking
right."
about it. I
Yeah,
was
he said
talking about
right
now.
now.
Yeah.
He said right now, who's your 6 to 10? And I go on by what we see so far in the season. I believe
okay.
there's no way. I don't have him in my top five, even though he's been playing almost like I mean, he's been playing close to a top five, or if not a top five. I think some of the stats are a little misleading because how we playing them Sunday. I actually did a deep dive in. Uh, some of his stats is a little bit misleading. If you look at some of them wins, Donald really didn't even throw for a lot of yards on a couple of those wins. He just was very efficient and they used their run game and their defense was strong. But then he was almost like perfect, almost really efficient. So if I go by the system, I have to put him and Daniels in my at least 6 to 10.
Watch this,
Oh,
right?
okay.
I don't mind the Jaden Daniels, right?
Uh
'Cause
huh.
I have him at number 10.
Okay.
First of all, you have him to why, my lord.
Why?
Second, because I mean, he's a rookie and it's 4 games. I get it, he playing good, but nah. But
What I
this this
let me
this
say
this
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 straight.
this, this the real issue here.
Uh
Kyler Murray, brother.
yeah.
All the quarterbacks who have in this league playing right now. You tell me, Kyler Murray, top 10 playing right now? This
I
season,
think listen
2024?
listen to me.
See, I let him slide because he ain't thought that much. He only had like
Yeah, see,
I mean,
like I
but you
giving
can't
him
let that
grace because
slide.
he didn't sit down to actually think about it.
What Brian said actually taking that you say Kyler Murray. I want to understand that one.
Oh,
Because I
Kyler.
get it. He ball out against Buffalo and the Rams. But other than that,
Okay, it's only 4 games per going. He ball out against the Rams, like you said. He ball out against the Bills. I believe he get cheat with the
your
Bills. So
top
that's
five get Aaron Rodgers and Baker Mayfield, them and thing and a day.
no.
So
Right?
if
You
it
say
ain't,
I make a Mayfield?
I say, yeah, Aaron Rodgers and Baker
No,
Mayfield.
no, no, not all two. Not all two.
So watch this now.
You
If
I
I
got
know
Rogers
Rodgers.
though.
I know Rodgers in your top five.
Yeah.
Watch this now. Baker in your top five, but
no.
you have Kyler Murray over Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
All this cap.
Yeah. I think listen to me. I think listen to me. And I'll say this. I'll say this. You can there's an argument to be made. Baker's better than Kyler. To me, this isn't one of those situations where I can go back and forth with you. If you say, "Boy, there's no way you could have Baker underneath Kyler," because I'll say deep down in my heart, you can make an argument for Baker. It's some things where people don't agree, but I can see, okay, you have this one over there. I was a big Baker fan. I was the one who actually was even saying Baker a couple years back needed another chance. But the problem with Baker is Baker to me is Jekyll and Hyde. I know what I get. It's almost like Jameis. If Jameis was in this instance right now, I believe Jameis could be on this list. But guess what? Jameis got games you go there and you say, that's a a really good starting quarterback inside the NFL. And there's other games you could say, what the hell Jameis doing?
Dying Kyler Murray.
I think Kyler, this is my honest opinion. I believe coaching, I don't believe Kyle is being used correctly. That's just me. I being honest with you. I don't believe he's being
How long
used.
you been in this league?
Kyle been in
Yeah,
what 5 years or so?
5 years.
I say somewhere around there. I don't know exactly, but I'll say about 5.
But if they ain't find out yet, they ain't
But
never find out.
I
Boy,
just want
Donald just flying out tree.
I just want to say
Donald just flying out.
I
That's
just want
because
to
no
say
one
that
give Donald a chance.
No boy,
Jaden
Donald had plenty of chances. Donald was a starter. Donald was a starter for us. Gino just flying out a couple of years back.
You all wasn't no good.
Gino just flying out. He ain't only stopped us. He stopped the Carolina.
When Gino was there, Rex Ryan didn't believe in him neither. That's another Tour and Brian Flores situation. Notice how Rex still is dog with Gino to this day. He don't give Gino no flowers.
No, Gino, I don't even believe it's that. This is where we probably
Even Mark Sanchez, he don't.
well, he was
He's
trash.
dog walk him.
He was
no.
trash.
Man. He helps Sanchez. He don't go do but Sanchez is bad.
Dog
But
on the AFC Championship game and ran the ball 40 times. What you telling me?
no, but Sanchez didn't make key plays. Sanchez didn't make key plays. We only asked you to do some key plays. But my point is this: I believe most NFL fans and most people believe at this particular point quarterbacks don't need time. I think everyone just rush to say, like, I can be honest with you, but we lose to Denver. We lose to Denver. I really wish I was here for that. I really wanted to talk about us taking that cut ass. Because, boy, listen to me. I had a rant to go on. But I don't believe Bo Nix was good. And from what I see, I don't think he could be that good. That's what upset me the most about it. The Jets was trash. The offensive line was trash. Brees Hall played like a sissy. Gad Wilson make me think about if I should even call his name again. as far as one up, but I could give him some little bit of grace because that's Patrick Satan who was on him. So I can see what happened up this week. The coaching was a kindergarten coaching. I could have gone out there and coached better. The CH Reeves, they don't even do football, and they could have flagged football, could have gone out there and coach a better team like that. Greg Zerline, the field goal kicks what he hit. They looked like they was about to hit the pole. They barely going in. And the one he gonna hit that, listen to me. We play like utter trash. And everyone outside of Braylon Allen, that young boy who's number 0, everyone need to be accountable for how they play him and Quincy Williams. Sauce, I give Sauce some grace too because Sauce basically did good on his defender, and Sauce was actually out there tackling, or at least trying to tackle whatever the hell he's trying to. But at least he was out there giving some effort at the end of the day. They got Rogers inside there, skipping inside there, doing a whole type of dancing. Like I don't even know what type of ballet he was doing. He was running for his life. Now he made some solid throws, but he was running for his life. The offensive line didn't play good. We lining up all sides multiple times. Like you mean to tell me NFL quality team don't even know how to line up properly?
So, so the thing is, right? We ain't gonna dwell on this long because I know you mad, but we ain't gonna dwell on this long. But now that topic is finished, yo, right as you know, you have the challenge for this week.
Yeah.
All right, so let me choose your challenger, and then I'll do what I do.
All right, Trey.
Okay, you got him. Hold on.
No,
Give
you
me a
got it.
second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, sorry, my bad. Let me remove myself. So once I leave, y'all can start.
Trey mic on mute.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
but you straight. They can hear you.
All right.
Straight.
All right, Trey. That's what I went to ask you.
Yeah,
We had a debate before two artist contract, right?
yeah.
I told you, I said, hey, do not play tour now. Wait to play tour. Don't let this one season fool you. And before the season start, I say, wait, he put on all that weight, and because he's saying he learned how to fall better, he put on this weight so he don't get injured. He say he want to lose the weight because he feel like he could be more loose. And I told you, I say not to play the 16 billion. I said because guess what? When you tie up this contract, he could get hurt, and y'all could be in the same situation what y'all in now. Now, my question is this: do you feel y'all should or still playing tour? Basically, now that what I say actually did happen, and y'all in the same situation with y'all in, and also another part of the question is, even if you did feel like y'all should have paid him, if that is an option, do you believe going forward he could stay healthy and he could be able to at least be worth this contract?
Well, to answer your first question, I feel we should have paid him because realistically, the quarterback market only can go up from here. And we witnessing it now. We don't have much quarterbacks who could actually step into this system and be competent. No matter who you are, and that's a quarterback friendly system, mind you. But it's only realistically probably 6 or 7 quarterbacks, maybe 8. You could plug into that system and they be either equal to 2 or better. Now, with that being said, I always should understand the consequences of signing into that kind of contract due to the previous concussions before this one. So I understand the big money being a thing. But like I say, look at it when CJ Stroud them get their contract or whoever is coming after. See what I'm saying? Because Doc just reset the market. So now whoever else come after can try outdo Doc if they play him better. And who's to say if Tua didn't get the contract, he might have still been playing outstanding. Now you putting yourself in a bigger hole. Now to answer your second question, moving forward, staying healthy part is on Tua. Realistically, if and when he do step back on the football field, he gotta try to protect himself the best way possible. throw the ball away when the play dead. Don't try to do nothing extravagant because the line ain't healthy. And if you do decide to scramble, my brother, please slide. It ain't worth taking no hit if you ain't gonna be stable. Because these hits ain't coming big and you look like you can't take much no more. That's pretty much it.
All right, Dill. If you if you look at that situation when you say it would have gone up, just a little piggyback, you said it would only would have gone up. Let's just say y'all would have said, you know what, Tua, we gonna wait this year and then we gonna wait to sign you. You believe y'all would have paid Tua this 50, 55 or 55 million or whatever y'all paid him. You think y'all would have given him this money if this did happen this season? And then y'all could have gone to the market on the free agency and then look at Tua and say, well, Tua, look here. I understand you saying this, that, but look what happened.
Uh, well, we get off good because we only give him 53. But if we didn't pay him and our dog get that 60, I think Tua would have looked at Doc per se and be like, but I can need 60.
I agree with you.
But I think it still would have put us in a more difficult situation because we'd have probably give him an extra 2 or 3 million.
Knowing knowing him with even with the concussion injuries and the problem.
Yeah, because realistically, when you look at the numbers, that's our best quarterback since time, That's kind of sad to say, but that's the truth. The numbers he putting up, we really ain't had a quarterback put up them type of numbers in a while. So that's probably the pressure behind it too.
All right. All right.
Awesome. That was pleasant. That was cool. So for now, gone and Chrissy gone. All right, gents. I about to wrap up. Any last thoughts? Trey. Next week, the challenge is yours. So get your questions ready, and hopefully, the person is here who y'all want to talk to.
Say
But
less.
that's all I got for the questions. Any last thoughts? Um,
Only thing I going to say is when they saw Kyler, don't forget Kyler old coach is Jaden Daniels' new offensive coordinator.
Okay, Cliff.
Yeah.
That's the last time guy that look kind of good too. No more.
I think a lot of this, to be honest with you, I think a lot of I was thinking about it at work today when I had my little downtime, and I say, wait, it's only a few generational quarterbacks, I believe, where you look back in college and you say, wait, this guy, he could transition and he could be this. I think people been looking at this wrong. I think every quarterback have a different style. And you have to, I think what NFL owners and general managers need to do, you got to pick offensive coordinators who know how to deal with that particular style a quarterback. I don't believe all offensive coordinators. I believe that's why you notice one will be one area and they'll get a completely different type of quarterback and get them in a and get them and it don't look the same. All them think they geniuses. So every last one of them gonna be like, I could get him to do this, I could get him to do that. But to be honest with you, it's just like offensive coordinators, just like a position. Some may be good with center, some may be good with power forward. Like so, some may be good with pure pocket passers. Some may be good with running quarterbacks. Some may be good with uh, ones who probably need a good strong running game. They accurate, but they only could dink and dunk. Some may not be good with dink and dunk. They could throw far, and because the most overrated phrase I think inside the NFL is he can make all the throws. I don't even know what that means. I've been hearing that for the past 15 years. And to me, that's something people just like to say because it sounds good. Everybody who come out of college, the first thing you hear is, oh, he's this, he's that. He can make all the throws. Yeah, you can make all the throws with nobody on you. How you know how to make a throw? You can make a box shoulder throw when a cornerback directly close on you like that. It's easy to do it freehand and them little them little training session. Most people can't even
This
play
some
against.
Zach Wilson hate right here, boy. You
No,
this
no,
some
it ain't
Zach
even.
Wilson hate right here,
No,
boy.
it ain't even Zach Wilson, because guess what? I still believe Zach, basically on what they saying, could make all the throws. There's a bunch of people who could make all the throws, but I believe a lot of being a quarterback have to do with reading defenses, the scheme which your offensive coordinator put around you, and understanding your limitations at the end of the day, and basically following through with what type of throws you do. Like, I don't care how great Lamar is a two-time MVP. I don't care how much they talk about Lamar can make all the throws. Lamar can't make all the throws. That's just my opinion. And they don't ask Lamar to make all the throws. So if you have another offensive coordinator who basically is like a, if Andy Reid think, as great as a coach I believe Andy Reid is, if he think he can take Lamar and freaking put him on, he could put him on Kansas City Chiefs and run that same exact offense what he running, and so he's a fool. Lamar can't run that. He would have to run a version of what Tomlin trying to run, or I would say basically what I think the Dolphins to try to do back in the day when they had that little wildcat offense at the end of the day. And I believe that's why you see like people like the Ravens, they coaching so good. Because guess what? As much as time as people that say uh they want wide receivers and they're, oh, you'll never give him a good wide receiver, you'll never give him a great top wide receiver. What you giving Lamar a great wide receiver for? He ain't gonna be able to make a bunch of throws to him anyway. Unless it's Tyreek Hill where he get like a 6, 7 yard separation and a dead easy. Lamar need a strong offensive line. He need a strong run game, and he need tall tight ends at the end of the day. That's my personal opinion on what he need. And I be honest with you, I believe that's what Hurts right now too. I believe Jalen Hurts need the same thing. That's why they can say, well, I think Hurts don't need a bunch of great wide receivers, even though you have Brown out there. I don't think that. I think he need a strong offensive line. He need a strong run game, and he just needs some competent wide receivers. They don't have to be great wide receivers because getting a bunch of competent wide receivers to me ain't gonna help her. To me, he ain't that type of quarterback. So that's just me. That's how I think it. I can't hear you, Tori.
You can't hear you, bro.
Okay, y'all can hear me now. Nothing. I was saying this was a good show. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me count down to end the stream itself.